should be loading up.
We should be, but World War II shouldn't have happened.
That's fair.
I mean, it was bound to happen.
Alright, I heard you talk about the green light, so I'm pretty sure we're good.
Okay.
Alright,
Well.
so... Oh, your intro, right?
Yeah. Welcome back to Trouble in Terrorist Town. No, I'm actually joking. It's the Dungeons and Dragons campaign, more commonly known as Genesis, among certain circles. When we left off, it's not my job to tell you. And that's why I've contracted Keegan to do it for a princely sum of staying in the campaign.
Yeah, it's my last straw, actually. Anyway, so we started off after a restful sleep in the now abandoned, or forcibly abandoned Orc Fortress. They abandoned their lives. And after some dilly-dallying with Yusheil planning some interesting add-ons and such, we set off with our awfully quiet prisoner back to town uninhibited because he followed a path like good boys and girl. And we made our way back to the angel place where the angels live and do angel stuff. And then Yusheil got some exclusive insider knowledge on the goings on of angel technology while everyone else was like outside the door. That happened. We all came back together again. We asked politely for the fort as a reward. They said yes, so the fort is now ours officially, and we're given the names of some contractors to help us out, and also a cool new little book that's like a death note but doesn't kill people. Let's just contact them like a phone book.
Phone book, god damn it.
After that,
He got the yellow pages.
we milled around for a bit. I believe after that was the zombie moitering? Was that the zombie killing part?
We
Okay,
bopped him
yeah.
in the head.
Yeah, we went into the dangerous part of town. First we encountered some destitute individuals, which Yusheil gave some silver. Keys cast restoration on a few of them to cure one to cure their ailments.
Yes.
And Benedict did something else to help. I don't remember what it was.
I created food.
Thank you. You made food. You laid down a little blanket and made a picnic. And they were like, "Hey, thanks, man. If you need anything, we'll help you out." So now we have a hobo army in the waits. It's pretty cool.
Which we should use.
Yeah, you can feasibly take out the highways now.
And
Equip them all with like shitty weapons and send them into battle.
the long game. I love it. Then we traipsed down the alleyways to rid the lower parts of town of zombies. Which we did. We did do that. Owned them, actually. And then we slept. That's what we ended it last time.
Yeah. You spent the night in the ruins of an old distillery where there was sort of like a balcony floor that you hung out on for the night. Not super comfortable, but comfortable enough that you could bed down and get a long rest. You also caught up with your pal Saziz, the Earth Demon.
Yes! We bartered.
And you got rid of a fair few of your dead weight magic items in exchange for Benedict's new plate armor of fire resistance.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
A live weight magic item.
Yeah. It does weigh quite a bit, but you know. Okay, so you're back in the city of Hyre, in the slums.
Slums.
You know, for sleeping outside on like a balcony thing, that was a pretty restful sleep. I'm actually pleasantly surprised.
We need to contact some people, I think.
We do?
Yeah, I don't want to sleep outside anymore.
Well, yeah.
I think we should try and get fort up and running.
Yeah, well, at the very least sleepable.
And I've been given a couple contacts.
Oh?
Yes. Just one sec. Give me a minute. Open the book up.
Okay.
Who put their name in the book? And the party? Was it everyone?
Should have been everyone, I think.
Yeah. Although
Cool.
Keith wrote fuck.
Yeah, so there are
Not Keith, which is
there are
interesting.
8 names in the book currently.
Okay. I pick. Yeah. So far, Yusheil's had a great time bullying one person in particular, so I'm gonna pick that person. Phil, I try and contact you with it at the book. How does that work?
Yeah, how did that feel in my brain?
Yeah.
Do you?
Um,
Are you even able? Is it even able to work for you?
It should do.
Oh,
Why
no,
wouldn't it?
Yeah, never mind. Don't worry.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Phil got a different one. It feels very similar to the telepathic connection that you've been establishing with other people.
Hello.
Oh, jeez, what a guy.
I then do
I
it to
say-
Robin.
Back to him telepathically as well.
I then do it to Robin, like hello.
She looks around because this
This
is
is your
not the
conscience
first time
speaking.
she's heard. This is not the first time she's heard voices. She's
Hello.
like,
This is your conscience speaking. Do a backflip.
oh,
Or
hi,
else.
conscious. You sound like Yusheil.
I am not Yusheil, don't worry. I am your conscience.
She just turns around and stares at you.
Can I roll the deception check to just play it off?
Well, first of all, can you roll me 3d100, please?
No, fuck, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
3 of them?
Each time you send a message, you roll a d100.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, and this then gets like it smudged off on a 1, I believe.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Oh, you're close
Yeah.
though.
that's fine. But each consecutive message you send to the same person, so it changes from a 1 in 100 to a 2 in 100 to a 3 in 100.
I see.
So yeah, by the end of your little prank on Robin, you had a 3 in 100 chance for her name to smudge.
Ah.
Okay. Nice to know.
Worth.
Alright, yeah, worth. Does
I mean-
Robin do backflip? Or do I have to roll deception first?
Roll deception versus Robin's insight.
That's a good deception.
That's actually a pretty solid roll.
Oh!
Yes!
Oh.
Robin does a backflip.
What are you
Yeah.
doing, Robin?
Give me an acrobatics.
Oh.
What are you? Oh God.
I'd say for most
Oh.
people, that would be a failure. But since you're so used to doing stuff like this, it is a backflip, just the kind where you sort of land off balance and you have to catch yourself. You're like shit, fuck.
Yeah.
Why did you? Do
Why
that just
did you
now.
just do a backflip?
I
I
Are
can't
you
believe
laughing
that-
aloud
Yeah,
in character?
In character, I can't believe that worked.
What are you doing?
Robin will go very red.
I'm sorry. Philip didn't have the right reaction, so I decided to prank you.
What are you doing?
This book can communicate with people over long distances as long as their name's in it.
Ah. Well, you wasted ink
Great.
putting my name in there.
You can be annoying over any distance now.
I mean, I couldn't say everyone but you. That'd be suspicious, wouldn't it? I couldn't prank anyone that way. Duh.
I feel like you're misusing a magical item to prank people.
Oh, most definitely. It's okay though. We've got 2 names in here already that we can contact, and they're the people that can help us with the fort.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, who gave you that?
Gabriel.
Oh, wait. Gave you that?
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
Does that mean
alright.
that they also can hear everything that you talk about through that?
I think I have to think about who I'm thinking it to. I think.
Well, I hope not. I don't want to be spied on.
Either way, they literally just heard me prank you guys, so I doubt they're gonna be very interested in it.
Hopefully.
If Robin's right, that's cause for concern. I mean, that guy said the angels weren't all that, like, you know, trustworthy.
I'll be fine, don't worry.
We'll see.
And if we die mysteriously, we know who to blame.
You?
Only time will
No!
tell.
Obviously it's Keys, he's the silent one. Never bloody trust the silent one.
Case like pauses mid drink from his water skin to like.
I'm just joking. Either way, there are 2 names in here already. And,
Whose are they?
well, I opened up the handout, but they don't have the name in there, unfortunately. So,
Yeah,
Chris,
I put them in the chat.
open
Oh
Right,
up
yeah,
the
down.
I have them saved. Hold on.
How far back in chat? Oh, there it is.
Put them in
Muzzlock,
the chat.
Kinia, and Bartholomew Regent. Oh,
I mean,
pranking people isn't actually that bad of a thing, because all I have to do is get you to re-sign the book.
Why do you need us on it anyway?
Oh, if we ever get separated, at least I can contact you that way.
Right.
What if I
That's
want
why.
to be separated?
Well,
Buy one of these rings.
don't respond?
Yeah, fair enough.
One day, 50 years in the future, Philip is an old man with his hard-won freedom. He's just in the middle of fishing, and then he gets a message from an old Yusheil.
Hey,
that's
so
super
upsetting.
It's alright, by then
Yeah.
you can protect yourself. I think. I can't remember actually how.
Sup, fish face, we're going to the pub for a drink. You down?
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
Fucking hell.
Anyway,
Shall we contact those people?
sure, then we can go to my house real quick afterwards.
Yes.
Alright, good plan.
Alright. So, I am going to... Wait, fuck. We have to write down what we want to say to them first. We can't waste this. If it breaks the first time, then we can't contact them again.
That would be hilarious if it broke on the first try.
Yeah. So, I'll type it out in chat. As oh, I know how I'm going to type it out as that. There we go.
You know, I think I'm actually familiar with the magic used in creating this thing.
Oh?
How about you give me... since
I'm
it's
fa-
divine magic, Benedict.
I'm familiar with it because I can cast it.
Yeah. Okay then, we'll forgo a roll. Yeah, it is effectively ascending spell. Because it's been infused into an object, it is a little bit weaker.
Is it
And it-
words or characters I have to worry about?
Words.
Okay, cool.
You know, 25 characters, Jesus.
Gee,
Yeah,
no, that would be awful.
I know.
Yeah, that weakness manifests in the form of, like, the spell can't necessarily sustain itself.
You start to go through a tunnel once you reach 25 words. Oh, Mom answers the phone after 25 words and the dial-up connection ends.
Fucking hell.
25 characters well spent. Living the full word.
No, it isn't. It just needs 3 more letters.
That's a very swift count.
I just know that the last part of the word is ism.
That's a
Oh
good
my
point,
god!
actually.
Boom!
Torch.
I mean, that's a good nickname for him.
I mean, yeah, true.
So what do you think about that message? I'm just reviewing it for party first before sending it.
It's very casual tone, but it will do, I suppose. Interesting first impression.
I didn't know this weapon
was
had
just
a
about
fucking opinion now.
It's sentient.
I was just about to say something as my weapon.
Alright, don't abuse the different tokens.
Oh,
Or you shan't be allowed to have them.
so guys, what do you think?
Yeah, it's close enough. Should work.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it's
I
a
guess
very
that works.
casual first impression.
Or do you want me to make it more,
No, it's fine as
Formal.
is. I mean, you've already written it out. You might as well just send it. They don't
I
mind.
think it. So I can change it. It's very easy to change.
The only thing that I might change is like you just sort of waste a lot talking about Gabriel. I'm pretty sure he knows who Gabriel is. I don't think you have to explain it.
Well, you
and
see,
then
it's exactly
maybe
25 words.
maybe explaining that we well, I mean, you don't need 25 words. You can use less.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe adding in what to expect of a group of us. You know, there's 5 of us. So, you know.
Good point.
So what would you recommend?
I would just use that, honestly. I'm being nitpicky. Who cares? It's just a message.
I mean, I guess Angel Dude is quite casual and we don't really know what this person's like.
So remove the dude.
I thought
Yeah,
the
just-
dude was quite redeeming. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, so he gets it.
I am the walrus. The dude. Okay,
That's just like your opinion, man.
mm,
Good day. And then the same, and
Anyway.
then just remove dude.
Well met.
Salutations and fair winds to you.
hey, we were immediately off.
Howdy.
Kia ora, bro.
Kia ora.
Bitch, we need you.
Bitch, make us a house now, or else.
Make the man a house.
We need the Freemasons to build us a fortress.
You just send a message that says never speak to me again.
This is an offering for a job. Do not reply to this message.
Are you sending it?
Yeah, did you send it?
I haven't yet.
What's that awkward look on your face for? Isn't that magic? He seems to be thinking very hard. I'm getting concerned.
There's more smoke than usual.
If you don't shut up, there'll be even more smoke and a
And where there's
corpse.
smoke. Anyway, so you guys think, like, I don't know, I was thinking about it last night. Like, we can heal these nerds that are in this area.
That is true.
I
Which is
can kill 2 people per day.
Yeah,
You also have lay on hands.
if I stretched myself, I could
That is
cure.
also true.
I could cure 5, I believe. No, 6. Haha. I thought about it harder, and I can cure 6. Look at that.
It would be a good preventative measure against the undead, because, you know, like, better than killing them.
I was thinking even
Totally
more so.
don't.
If we cure them and we leave them here, they're just gonna catch
That's
it
what I
again.
said. Wait. Yeah, I'll send that.
Alright, well, when you're ready to send the final version, just say it out loud so I know.
Okay. Good day. We were given your name by Gabriel about repairing a fort. Where should we meet up to discuss this proposal?
Huzzah.
So complaining about it being too bloody informal. So I made it more formal for you.
I hope that was included in it. I hope that was enough.
That's not.
He was trying to add that onto the end.
Yeah, like a part of his mushroom is cut off when he reaches the word limit. Yeah, there is a bit of a pause, before the response that you get. It says, "Hey, I've been waiting for you. I got a shop in the merchant's garden. Come see me when you're ready. You'll know it when you see it."
Which dude was this? Sorry, was this Muzzlock I sent it to?
I don't know, which one did you send it to?
Sure, Muzzlock. I would have gone Muzzlock then Bartholomew.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, the voice is completely different now.
Alright, guys, we gotta go to the merchant's farthing.
Well, a couple things before we do that. What I was saying was, like, we could kill these people, which would be great, you know, it stops the undead, all that kind of stuff. But, like, if we just cure them, it doesn't solve the problem here. They're still gonna be, you know, they're still gonna be here where the disease is spreading. So my thought was, like, when we do have our own fort, we're 100% gonna need servants. And, I mean, who would make very loyal subjects? People that we saved? I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
You want to exploit the homeless?
God, no. I want to give them a home.
And also, we can pay them for their service.
Well,
Because,
yeah.
you know, that's slavery, and that's not good.
We could pay them, you know, with food and lodgings.
That
And a
just
sense
sounds like
of-
slavery for extra steps.
No! Somebody
You
got
will-
laid in college.
Fuck, how'd you know?
I think Benedict is proposing having serfs, which is quite an
No.
acceptable practice.
Yeah,
We'll
serfs,
pay them in. We'll pay them in
serfs-
penny bucks.
Yeah. We'll make our own currency. It'll be paper-based. It'll be great. One paper dollar will be worth $1.
Better yet, abolish currency and have everybody treated equally.
Now, Chris.
The fuck out of here with that.
We have a social credit system.
Soviet intensifies.
We will have the most reinforced roads with the corpses of our workers.
Oh my god.
We'll have the Iron Curtain. That would be brilliant.
I don't know. By estimation, how many people would it, in theory, take to run like a fort of the size that we have? Wouldn't-
At the size that it's at currently, to keep it consistently maintained, and like for the day-to-day services, probably like 50 to 100 people.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Um,
That big is it? Jeez.
Well, it takes a lot just for the services of a fortress in general.
True.
Yeah.
Once it's fixed up, it'll be a lot more massive. Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus we can sort of exploit the surrounding areas as well.
yeah.
I mean, 'cause
While
this-
it's being upgraded, that number can easily quintuple.
and not to mention,
Ooh.
like, we can actually exploit the outside regions of this fortress because it's not in fucking Arctic wasteland this time.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, once
Okay.
you find out how to navigate the cliffs that it's built into, you could easily expand it beyond its current borders.
We could.
I'm back in a minute, guys. Sorry, I just apparently the cat's vomited.
Oh, okay.
We may
Why is it cat?
even be able to produce things there, sell it off, help pay for the wages.
That would be perfect. Well,
That's a
if
good point.
If you had a tobacco farm, that would rake in quite a bit of profit.
Actually,
Just
it
a
would.
suggestion.
And opium.
we should get into the textiles business. Well, I mean, Philip, you want to go home?
Yeah, just swing by for a little bit. Get some things.
Well, when I first came here, I wasn't actually expecting traversing this place to be as easy as it was.
What do you
The
mean?
fight that we had last night was a fucking joke to us. Which,
Well, yes.
which is rather embarrassing to say, given when I was, coming through here last. It was a lot more dangerous for me, as you can imagine.
Sure, I couldn't imagine fighting those things as my former self before I got all these powers. You were a normal man.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, not normal, but
Yeah.
you were ultimately just a man. Now we're...
Actually kind of
More than
terrifying to think
that?
about.
Yeah.
Well, I was just saying, I mean, we could get, me and Kies, if he wants to, we could get some shit done here while you guys do your thing. What I'm proposing is that we split the party. It's a perfect idea, it's never gone wrong, and we should do it.
Well, that sounds somewhat efficient. I'm here for it.
I'm sure there are no undead abominations around the corner that will kill us as soon as you guys leave.
That's an odd thing to assume, but okay.
So you just put the party, just a charger from Left 4 Dead, just pins Philip against the wall, starts smashing him.
Just as soon as they get out of earshot.
Well,
Running off the undead bulls.
Bill's here.
I
But
mean,
yeah, I agree. If you want to do some good things for some people,
mm,
so will everyone else come with me, or is it just you two?
I don't know. It's up to
I'll come
everyone.
see the house.
It's not that I
Okay.
don't want to see your house, by the way. It's just, the greater good. The greater
The
good.
greater good.
Someone else didn't do it.
Alright, I guess I'll... Well, where will we meet back? Where will we meet?
I'm back.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
We are splitting the party.
Oh, great! I love this idea.
Does cat vomit make you quiet? Is that, like, a thing?
No.
Okay, cool.
So the holy people are gonna heal the sick. The unholy people are gonna go... Well, it's a plan as is. You're gonna go to Philip's house and get all this shit.
So who counts as holy people?
Me and Keys.
Okay.
And you're gonna go to the merchant's farthing.
Who's coming with me?
No one. You're alone.
Okay, cool.
Oh, is this a 3-way party split?
Ooh, that's
Damn
rare.
right, boy.
Have fun with that spotlight management, Christ.
I... Oh god, what have I done?
We
I mean,
all-
or we could just do it, you know, in turn. We could go to each one at a time. I don't know.
Could do that.
It is the
Huh,
morning.
maybe
You
we
have
should
the whole day.
maybe we should ask the gods. Chris, what should we do?
Give me a religion check.
Can do.
My personal suggestion would be, well, as I just said, it's the morning. You've got the whole
Yeah.
day ahead of you. Like, by the time you do all three of those tasks, it probably wouldn't be far past noon. Not to mention, like, you guys killing zombies and helping beggars, it's not going to be, like, worth much spotlight, in
Yeah,
terms
well,
of
we're
just, like,
gonna-
describing it.
We're gonna heal
Yeah.
them and then offer them basically a place at the fort.
Yeah. Yeah, even then, like, that kind of thing, just, like, narrating it, and,
Yeah, no, fair enough.
like, for the sake of group interest, it's the kind of thing I would probably just hand wave.
Because it's going to be a pain in the ass, like having to come up with different voices for everyone, and then
Yeah,
the
fair
amount
enough.
of people you go through.
Yeah, and not
And
to mention it's just not particularly interesting, as well as quite samey.
Yeah, fair enough.
Chris, I want you to repeat the same sentences 53
We need. I want names and personalities of all 7 people that we save at a time. No, I'm kidding.
and backstories,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
dietary preferences, blood types.
Alignment would be helpful as well.
Star signs?
Oh,
First,
you can tell by looking at this guy that he is a Capricorn.
I grab a calendar. I want to record everyone's birthday so I know when to get them ice cream.
Mhm.
current age and dog, yes. How many times your heart has beat? So we know when to stop it.
So if that's the case... Oh. I think you've had enough.
Save the heartbeats for everyone else. As if it's like this universal resource.
All right, that's a good idea. I think maybe we should just stop by Filip's first then. Because I mean,
Alright.
you wanted to do that last night, so I mean, we should stop
I
by
will
your place.
I mean, I'll say that you guys can start here, do a bit of cleansing. You can just take off a few spell slots, a little bit of health, and we can time skip.
I mean, it's up to everyone else.
And I'll roll like a D100 to see like how many people are indebted to you.
Ooh, okay.
Jesus.
So it'll be like a mini game.
How much
Because I
health
imagine
do you
not
have?
everyone that lives here has the curse, right? In fact, I can check.
No.
I can cast detect disease, detect poison and disease.
Yeah.
So
I'd say Benedict, you would know this place well, just from like many years of having gone through here doing purges. There are people who manage to live an almost normal life. In these parts of town, they're typically people that are so poverty-stricken that they can't afford to live anywhere else.
Yeah.
And so they're effectively squashing, but they get themselves so like tightly secured in their own abodes that they're not exposed to the sick people wandering around, and they can eke out an existence.
Okay, that works. And then the first like 7 people we could heal or cure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can cure 7 people.
Oh, you can cure 7 yourself. Damn, you're better than I am.
Yeah,
So
it's
together
5
we could-
hit point. I can give 5 hit points to someone to remove disease.
Wouldn't that be
I
8?
give with the restoration as well.
I believe that
Yep.
would be 8.
Yeah, no, two lesser restorations.
Yeah, so that would be 8.
Oh yeah.
Your healing pool is 30.
Oh, true. I'm level 6 now. I should have fucking 30. Haha.
Yeah. You bastard.
Haha.
So yeah, we can cure 13 people. Look at that. All right.
Look at that. And the Sunblade doesn't require attunement, eh?
What's that, sorry?
The Sunblade doesn't require attunement, eh? I looked it up and couldn't see it.
Um,
Substitute in total.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't. It would require like identification to know what it does, and to know it's. It uses a command word, right?
Yes. Could we say that I like did that overnight, like during my watches?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Sorry, I pretty sure I brought it up earlier.
No, that's all right.
Alright, I guess I don't need the identify spell then.
I mean, the identify spell's really useful in some cases, but it's also really useless when you think about it.
No, that's a fair point.
The thing about identify is that you can identify multiple objects in one night.
You can
Yeah.
also identify cursed objects.
That is also true. And I guess if you want to have like powerful magic items that only magic people can identify as well.
Hmm.
But anyway.
Yeah,
I
it
think we'll
can.
need it. Oh,
Yeah, like it could identify like particular attunement needs. Like you know how there are items that can be like
Oh, true.
can only be attuned to by a warlock.
Can only be attuned to someone that is 5 levels in paladin and 2 levels in cleric.
Yeah.
No.
If
For
you're any
example.
higher, then it ceases to work.
And if you get any more levels, it's just out. Right.
Yeah, if you go above
No,
level
you can-
7, you can no longer use this item.
You can use it, but you have to multi-class into a third class.
Oh no.
One that does not use either wisdom or charisma.
That'd be an
Just
interesting
cast a
thought,
modifier.
actually, but that'd be an interesting weapon that had like different effects based on which class was attuned to it.
Yeah.
Sounds
Anyway.
like a bitch to make.
You're a bitch.
Thank you.
You're welcome, bro.
Jared's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
He died on the spot.
Oh, fuck. My heart condition.
You have a heart.
Cool. Well, I will say if Benedict and Keith, you mark off your spell slots and or drain your
Player.
healing pool.
There it is.
I'll roll a d100 and divide it by 2.
Oh god, we're gonna have to roll. Oh, I'm gonna have to roll a bunch of wild checks as well.
You sure are, my dude.
So that's 1. Oh wait, how long does that last? Okay, 10 minutes. How long do you reckon this would take?
It would probably take about an hour
Okay.
with the resources that you have, because you wouldn't be able to cross like the whole district.
Yeah, no, of course not. I will. Oh my god, I'm basically spending all of my spell slots then, because I will recast detect poison and undead a few times, but only when we're in like dense populations, or as dense as they get in this area.
Yeah.
So that's
Are we back in a second?
9 rolls.
Sure.
God damn. Okay, where's my magic check? 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Damn. I'm a little lit out, to be
Stable
honest.
magic today.
Yep. Stable AF. Alrighty.
We have established that cleric magic is very stable, among the most stable.
Laughs and wizard. Laughs and half-caster.
Often half-caster indeed.
Keys knows what it's like.
Yeah, podcast is good fun.
Cool. Yeah, so over the course of the day, I would say that you have 10 people who, like, even though quite a few of them are illiterate, they do sign the book, and so you have contact with them in the future.
Ah.
And I guess we could just like hire a carriage one day or something to take them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we ridded all of the filthy boys of disease before hiring.
Yeah, that's sort of the idea. They're in
What if they
good
get it
debt
again?
because they're like some of them they were infected and you cured them. Others they were like on the verge of starving and you fed them. That kind of thing, you know.
Nice.
We did a good deed today. Now
So I'd say like if one of you wants to get like a citizen or a serf tally.
Yeah, why not? I'll
So at this point you'd have about 13 people.
It'll be in my treasures tab.
Nice. Also, can each of you roll a d10 and subtract that from your health? Just to represent
The dirty zombie had one.
the undead savages.
One of them got a lucky shot against me.
Yeah.
Keys was there to tank.
One of
That
them
worked.
looked at you funny.
Everyone do it. Cool.
Everybody clap your hands.
I mean, to be honest, I'd have to hit me first. But I'll take 4.
Oh god, the fuck happened just now? Very good. 5. Ouch.
Oh no, I'm almost below 50.
Gosh darn.
It's actually
Oh,
very
shut up.
Oh no, you're infected.
I have to put him down.
Keith looking with max damage.
Yeah.
Get over.
Keith got bitten.
Oh no, I'm a Zambino now.
Now you're fine.
Nope. Afterwards, Dark Warded.
Is it
Yeah,
Nick
gotta-
who are immune to disease, or am I already? No,
Probably-
I am already.
Yeah.
It's like level 3, I think.
Level 2.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Smite and immune to disease? What is this?
I couldn't be a zombie if I tried.
Yeah.
Well, not through this method.
I can help with the other method.
What do you mean by this?
It's very brave for someone in fucking necromancer killing distance, boy.
Wait, who would Necromancer kill?
Like, I'm
What,
gonna
you?
kill the
You,
necromancer.
be
the
able-
person who's what's the word? Staunchly against undead?
Yes. Hence why I would kill a necromancer.
Imagine
Oh.
how angry.
I mean, I'll kill Keys, not resurrect him. I don't have that power. Fuck, I'm not level 9. Ugh.
What's,
Imagine how angry Benedict
what's a
would be if he
9?
got turned into a lich.
That'd be sick.
What's it, level 7? Level 9, I think.
I mean, hey, at least it'd be CR 21?
No,
Is it?
can. I think it is. So is this part crossable? Is a little path here? Okay.
Yeah, there's a little crossing there.
So do we all head out then?
Yep.
Yes.
Off we go then.
Yeah, 21.
Gonna need the bathhouse though.
I added a little appendix to the start that says Old Dock War.
Ah, that's what that was.
Yeah.
Dude, what if Benedict is secretly a Serac?
Why would
That's
you
That
say
would be a
Why-
perfect disguise.
Why would you say such lies? This is unfounded nonsense.
Methinks thou doth protest too much.
Fucking hell, he just like hides his fucking stuff with the Forgotten One.
Yeah, so Philip,
That's
you're
a
in.
pity.
Yeah, as you get to like about. What hell is it? You cross the bridge, like you've. But you haven't actually crossed the bridge, I imagine. But now that you're in the dock ward, you're very much in familiar territory.
Oh, excellent. Yes, I take the lead very much, so I'm just like, oh, this way.
Yeah.
Not a guy who lives there. He did not smell very good.
Neither would
It used to
you
be a
if you
dog
didn't
who
live
lived
there.
there. Yeah, that's
A lot
pretty
of the-
much it. Hmm?
a lot of the people here are fish merchants, and when you spend enough time around fish, it's sort of just like
Yeah.
the scent embeds in your skin, and so
The
yeah, you
more
become smelly.
you become
forever.
the fish.
You become the fish.
That-
Does
That's how Innsmouth happens.
I imagine Philip gets some looks looking through here again near his house?
Yeah, it's not like a myriad of looks, but certainly like more than just a couple, and it's a mix of like, whoa, I thought he was gone, and like a couple of glares, just like I hoped he was gone.
Yeah, things like that.
He's that neighbor.
Oh,
Anything.
Yeah, it's mostly shock mixed in with a little bit of dislike.
And eventually you guys find yourselves outside of... It's a shack, not gonna lie, it's kind of a shack. It's very inornate, box-shaped, very utilitarian. Like, it's old and kind of worn, but like, it won't fall over anytime soon, you know?
It's reliable.
And... Now, Philip locked the door when he left. Is it still locked?
No, the door is ajar.
Ooh.
It has been transformed into a jar.
No!
it's a pickle jar.
That's kind of cool.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
I turned your door into a jar.
Alright.
Yeah, no,
In
it
that
is.
case,
Oh,
Philip,
yeah.
like...
Oh my god, I'm
Oh,
such a
he's-
brick.
He's going to... what's the word? Cautiously... Get the door open and peek inside. Now, I have a description in mind, but like, how touched is this place? Is it like, has it been ransacked? Has it been like... is
It's been pretty turned over.
Okay. So, if you guys do peer in, you see lots and lots of books. Lots of books, actually, just scattered along the floor. You see a wood fire stove that's been, like, fondled with and turned over and stuff. There's, like, ash around the place nearby. You guys see, like, a bunch of little knickknacks on the floor. You see a stuffed fish, like a taxidermied, like, blue snapper, just, like... Again, you know, on the floor, recurring theme. It's quite a fucking mess, and Philip doesn't look very happy about it.
He's like
Neat.
pushing past you, holding the sunblade, just like looked around. Looks
Oh.
like something before you.
It would seem that way.
His
Oh.
nose isn't always this messy.
Well,
Can you give me an investigation check, Philip?
okay. But you can tell Philip lived a very aesthetic lifestyle,
Yeah.
for the most part.
Live by
18.
the ocean.
Yeah, so you have just a quick look through the debris is probably the best word for the mess that's been left. You notice that pretty much nothing has been taken. Like everything is still here for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah, it seemed like they were looking for like something, or perhaps items of a certain category, but they didn't find anything, so they've sort of just left the place in a heap.
Maybe
Okay.
they're looking for evidence of you. What were they called again? The people that were after us?
Xerxes.
Yes, them.
Maybe, but if nothing seems to be missing, which means... And he goes up to his mattress, and he lifts it up, and there's like 2 silver there.
Yeah.
No! It's just 2 silver. I worked so hard for that. Oh.
Does the Xerxes people have like a symbol that we
Not
know?
not that you've seen, no. In fact, you haven't even seen a Xerxes guardsman at this point.
Okay, cool.
True. But yeah, after gathering himself and all his disappointment, he rifles through the pile of books. You notice the books, right? Though numerous and dusty, they actually look pretty like untouched. They don't look like they've been well worn or well read.
Can... Oops, sorry, you go.
He grabs one particular book, puts it in his coat. He gets a couple more just while he's there. He goes and finds a tricorn.
Oh, hell yeah.
He it's on a table still, quite fortunately.
How big is the room that we're in?
I would say, God, like 15, 20 feet by 15 feet. Not that big.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and...
Oh.
Ooh.
So there'd probably be very small trace amounts of magic around like the little trinkets that Filip collects. It would be nothing substantial. It would be like natural magic that just forces through things.
Well, based on what I can sense, what came through here either wasn't magical or it happened a long time ago.
Well, I was last here before I was captured, so I guess it's not magical, be they either random wanton thieves or...
If it was these, though, I wouldn't be surprised if they came here right after capturing you, or right after we went missing. But that's just a theory.
I mean,
A game theory.
it definitely would make sense. Especially the fact that they didn't take anything like this cool tricord and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like gives you a pat on the shoulder and says, like, at least I didn't take much. And, like, starts walking out.
Squeezes through the door.
I wrote down other stuff for him to to gather, but the paper I think I threw out I was cleaning my room, so that's gonna be it. And I guess he just walks on out. He goes to lock the door, but was the lock broken or picked actually?
It seems like it was busted, like this door was kicked in.
Okay, so after like years of muscle memory, Filip goes to like lock the door, but it's he just
Did it look like his lock had a... Oh, fuck, I can't remember what it's called. That, like, piece of metal that goes around where the deadbolt goes in to strengthen the lock?
Probably not.
Okay.
And yeah, he stands in front of it for a long while, gives it one last look. And I don't think he'll be back here for some time.
Yusheil, do you think you could fix that?
I mean, I could, but it might take a little bit.
Oh. Damn.
How important is this
No,
being locked up?
I thought you had like quicker means. Never mind.
Oh, that's right, I have a spell. I cast mending on it. That's right. Fuck.
Thank you for taking the hint.
Oh.
Yeah. How would that work, Chris?
I mean,
Did you mend a busted door?
it repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, two halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, leaking water skin.
Yeah, why not? I'd say you could restore the lock to like serviceable condition.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
Not great, but serviceable.
No larger than 1 foot in any dimension.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes a bit of a push to get back into place, but he does lock the door, and he says, "Thank you, Yusheil.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate it. You know, I don't have much stuff, but it matters. At least the important stuff is with me now."
Yeah.
Are there any like bits of splintered wood or anything that I can nab that I might be able to make something with?
Yeah, I'd say you could get a couple of little bits of the door, like where the lock was sort of pushed in.
Sweet, I'll grab some of them.
It wouldn't be anything substantial. It would be, like you say, it would be like splinters. But yeah.
Sweet.
The strike, that's what it's called.
Oh, strike
Pass
twice.
the one. Yeah, Philip, add a couple of 2 or 3 books to your inventory.
I wrote misc books and had it weigh 4 pounds. Is that like will be enough?
Mhm.
All right, cool.
4 pounds of book.
I imagine it's just books of his interest, just like sea creatures.
Yeah, sea creatures, meteorology. There's one that has no label on the cover.
The book High Tide that we studied in year 10.
Oh my god!
Ancient
What's
aliens.
this book, Keith? The Necronomicon.
No, that's it's a typo.
It's for academic
Supposed to be.
purposes.
Loteralia.
Oh no. Did you encounter any large tentacle-faced monsters while you were at sea?
It's a star vampire.
Main camp?
Oh, God. How do you keep a copy of my struggle links to Anne Frank's diary?
Oh, classic.
I just thought it was very telling that he kept it on top of Anne Frank's diary.
Yeah. He used it as a stand.
Anyway,
Another news.
yeah, so you successfully retrieved what was left of your worldly possession.
Yay. Stuff. I guess on next was meeting Warlock.
I would actually say, as part of your investigation check, the only couple of things that were missing were a couple of your lucky charms. Things that you considered like pretty significant in the way of luck.
Okay, so it's like extra salt maybe, and like a dried up 4-leaf clover or something.
Yeah, so you would
And
surmise from
Christian.
that they were probably looking for like occult items.
Ah,
Hmm.
interesting.
Or anything vaguely resembling it.
I will be back in a sec.
Well,
Okay.
jeez.
God, she's so inconvenient trying to do other necessary things.
While we walk towards, where does Muzlock tell us to meet again? Oh God.
The
The
merchant's
merchant's
harvest.
barrel.
That's right, the mission fighting. While we walk there, Philip remarks about that. He's like, they seem to they took some of my lucky charms and stuff. They took to sea with me. Sometimes it's good to rotate them around, or else you get used to them and they wear out, and then they're not lucky anymore. So you gotta like. My point is, they took them, which is very strange. I guess they're after weird knickknacks more so than money. I don't think they were common thieves, except for the ones who took my money under my bed.
That was rude of them, wasn't it?
It was very rude of them. That was like a few weeks of wages just gone
How many weeks' wages have you made in this group?
in this group. Phil pulls out a heaping bag of gold and silver. Enough to retire, probably.
I think you'll live, mate.
Yeah, but it's different, you know. I put lots and lots of sweat into that money. Like, I traveled across Synasia. I tried. I did whaling. I was a deckhand for a bit. I did cargo and trading and stuff.
But you put a lot of it into what we're doing right now as well.
Yeah,
True. I suppose my life was at risk, but you know, it's different. I don't know. Finding 700 gold on the ground feels like pretty, easy come type stuff. Then again, I did almost die. I guess it evens out.
I'd say so.
Well, to future the money, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's probably the shortest route to the merchant farthing.
Your ruler's on the DM layer. I
It
think.
is not on the token layer.
Then I can't see it. Unless.
Neither.
I'll do it again. Can you
There
see
we
it
go.
now?
See it.
There it is.
Yeah,
It's
I changed
beneficial.
literally nothing.
It just
Thanks,
disappeared.
Rocky.
I saw it at first and then it like went away.
Yeah.
Ah. Alright, so we're just talking throughout that time, I suppose.
Yeah. Doesn't take long to get there, probably like 20, 25 minutes. Okay, so you get into the heart of the merchant's farthing, which you would guess there is a fair bit of commerce here. It's like it seems like less selling goes on here, and this is where most of like the creation and utilization of goods and services goes in.
Ah.
It's also in large part where the merchants live. So it's pretty upper class, this area. You're walking from block to block, and you get to a collection of buildings, which they sort of open out. It's set out where there's like buildings on either side. There's buildings at the back, and there's just a large clearing where there's all sorts of sawmills. There is like furniture for sale. It's effectively like a small market in its own right.
Ah.
And you would guess that like when it comes to woodworking, that this is it. You know, this is where you go. This is the lumber trade.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been here once, you know, for like about both repairs to see a guy about it, but other than that, very dusty, very sawdusty.
Yeah,
wonder
it's
why.
thick in the air on the ground.
Bless
Fucking-
you.
I fucking hate wood.
Wood hates you,
Bless-
but also wood is kind of annoying.
See,
Wood is
I did-
definitely a bit
I did-
annoying.
I did keep something from growing up with my parents. Anyway. By the way, is this the area where I would have been from, or would I have been from the... I'm guessing the artist farthing is actually the artisans, like, kind of thing? Or am I completely wrong?
No, there is actually like a thriving arts and philosophy thing in High Wraith. It's a very cultured city for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, you would have been from the merchant's farthing, but you probably would have been further back, like around here.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, where it's less trades and more housing.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so yeah, you wander into this wood trade area, and after a little bit of aimless wandering, like, oh geez, I hope this is a place. You see a short character with green hairy skin and a long nose, the characteristics of a goblin. He's wearing very thick leather gloves. He's wearing overalls, which are just covered in sawdust, and you gather they have been for quite some time. He wanders on over and he says, "Hey, you must be the folks I talked to."
Certainly were. How's it going?
Business ain't been better, you know. Wraith always expanding. Trade ain't never gonna die.
Fair enough.
Name's Kinnear, Muslock Kinnear. I own this joint, you see.
Oh, yeah. So how's it going? So we're here for we're here to basically repair a fort out in the fucking Wop Wops.
So I
And
heard. Sounds like a
Gabriel-
big old project.
yeah, Gabriel said that you could help us.
Well, I certainly can. That's my job. That's my trade. However, that kind of job don't come cheap. I hope you've been saving up that money from your jobs you've been doing.
How not cheap are we talking?
Well, it's gonna cost somewhere. We'll have to do an initial assessment of the place. Typically, restorations of existing properties are a little bit cheaper, but it's still in the area of 5 to 10,000.
Silver?
You're funny, kid.
No, platinum.
No, gold pieces, and only the authentic kind, you dick.
I see. Also, I am almost 30, alright?
Yeah, I don't particularly care.
Fair enough.
I just want customers.
Alright, guys, how much do we have currently?
Between us, probably like
5.
about 5,000, I'll guess.
I have 1,072 in total, including
I
my
have
silver
like
and copper.
700.
I
Oh, that was
783.
including my silver and my copper as well.
Alright.
have a good, decent amount.
Because we have a lot of silver that we should really get converted.
Yeah. Yeah, I have about 1,000 as well. So we don't have. How much do you say again? Was it 5 to 10,000?
Yeah.
We actually have enough on us right now. Then
Well, to do the
I'd
low
say
level,
to do the
we
low
could-
end, yeah.
Yeah.
Which means that we need to do more jobs, but we could get started.
Should we make it level, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, if we get started, like, we could potentially sort of grab a mission on the way out, and then we don't have to come back to
Yeah.
do that while we're getting our quote done.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, 5,000 is the low end, as you say. If it's worth more than that, then you can pay us when the job's done.
Oh yeah.
Right
Because
then.
you're friends of Gabriel, and we trust the guy. We trust the whole Angel establishment. However, you gotta pay me back. You're gonna be legally obligated. You don't want to fuck with the Merchants Guild here. They don't fuck around, you dick.
Yeah, I've heard about these guys. They don't fuck around.
I've heard stories. Poor kneecaps.
Jesus.
I didn't hear about fucking kneecaps, but I don't doubt it.
Whatever
Listen,
you heard might not be true, but fair to assume it is.
Philip looked down at his thumbs. Alright.
Fuck's sake.
Well, do we give you
We're
a
in.
map or something, or do we like just physically show you out?
I think we got a fair idea where the place is. You won't have to escort us or nothing, but obviously, we can't make a start until you confirm our presence.
Mm-hmm.
It's for legal reasons, you know?
All right.
So we can make our way out there, get ourselves comfortable, and provided you don't keep us waiting too long, then we can start business.
Oh yeah.
Sounds
Sounds
agreeable enough.
Alrighty.
Now, money up front.
Should probably wait till Robin decides to pay attention. AKA,
I think she's spaced out right now.
Yeah.
Philip waves a hand in front of her face.
Robin is off really fascinated at one of like the woodworking stalls.
Oh.
yeah. In other words, we should probably wait for Mary to come back.
You should see a metal lathe. They're way cooler.
Yeah, I know, right?
You can lathe metal?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah.
Fuck, of course you can. It's fucking.
You don't hold the fucking chisel yourself. It's like a machine that does it.
I mean, still, damn.
I've used one before.
They're fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's the one where you like end up like you controlling the machine.
Oh!
It's just you like turning a bunch of fucking knobs.
I've
Yeah.
seen one before. They made like a. I know what this is now. I'm caught up. I think they're insane.
hmm There's this guy on fucking YouTube who makes like clocks or clockwork things, and he like hand makes everything. Like he like makes all the gears and everything. It's fucking insane to watch.
Jesus. That reminds you of this video I watched a while ago. It was like a spinning top contest in Japan between like I think it was dudes worked in aerospace with like all the high tech tools and some like 60-year-old craftsmen who doing this shit metal working their entire lives. Make a top that would spin the longest. I think the craftsman actually won.
Sounds about right.
It's like fucking like kids playing Beyblades. The one
Yeah, but
the cheap knockoffs were like way better than the real ones because they were lighter, so they just spun for longer. Like, cause you could put the same amount of energy into it. Granted, if they ever clash with them, obviously
yeah, no, the light one loses immediately.
they get like knocked out.
But these tops spun for like I think like 10 minutes straight. I think it was a long
Jesus.
time.
Damn.
Damn, Shane.
See, why buy a spinning top when you could just spin a dice? When you could just
Yeah.
mow a lawn.
The reverse is also true. Why spin a dice when you can just buy a
No.
spinning top?
I suppose spinning top's kind of lame though. Like you can't even roll a shiny math. You can't roll a spinning top like you can roll a shiny math gem.
You can't roll a nat 20 on a spinning top.
I mean, I have.
Wait
No,
a
you
second.
Alright.
I think that's a lie.
Hold up.
A friend of mine, she has a spinning top with like numbers on it, and it's
Like
like
a-
on a lockpick, and that's how like she's like, "Oh, you're lockpicking. Use this," and then handed it to me, and it's like a cool little spinning top with numbers, and it like
Here we go, guys.
lands on the
This
right
is
thing.
a set of
Like a-
dice that I was going to get ages ago.
Like a
Then
dreidel.
we stopped doing D&D around.
Yeah, like a dreidel.
Oh, those things.
Yeah.
Yay. Those are so fucking expensive. The shape
Yeah, they're
sets.
really, really expensive.
So we save you some money by splintering your part.
Jesus Christ! It's 191 AU. That's fucked.
Yeah.
See, like the problem with those two is that they would just take forever to roll. If
Pretty
they're
much.
I
designed
mean, it's
well.
good for like death saves, I guess. Like really suspenseful
Ooh.
rolls.
True.
If you just don't value your time at all.
Yeah, the thing about suspense is that eventually it does run out.
You would have to be
There's
like.
a sweet spot with suspense.
You would have to just be really bad at spinning them.
Like even like the middle dice like spin for a long ass time, let alone like an actual top.
So, you guys come here often?
Once per week.
Right.
Well, even though it is early, I think we should probably call our break here because I know Marianne is going to be gone for a little bit. And I don't know. I thought a little bit had already passed, but we can't really just sit here waiting.
Yeah, fair enough.
We'll see if she's back
Alright.
by the end of the break.
Look at some
If not, at least we fucking tried.
Yeah, I mean, just steal her cash and
Yeah, we
pay
just
it
steal
anyway.
her cash. It's fine.
Yeah.
She's a monk.
She'll be easy to pickpocket because she's so so fascinated by the lathe.
Yeah. So we will reconvene at We'll say we'll make it an even number. We'll say 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Epic.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.
Why not?
Boom, we're live again. Look at that. Holy shit.
Time to go smite some nerds.
So during the break, you guys realized we don't actually have enough gold between us. So you're
Awesome.
going to have to come back when you have enough. You need to do another job.
Job.
And the only one who gives you jobs is the folks at the embassy.
Yep.
Well, let's go there.
Guilted
Who do you want
police.
killed next, boys?
Do you have another defector, perchance?
Yes, you.
Okay.
Ah.
It's just like companion quests over and over again. We go over to Solitude and save a cat in someone's house.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, Angels. I heard Yusheil talking mad shit about you. Can we get some gold for it?
I saw him talking to Asmodeus.
Who's Modius?
My Modius.
You know, I once saw Yusheil bowling with Despater.
Whoa.
Bro.
Who's Pater?
Despater. He's a
Despater.
massive cock.
Oh, we're at Despater.
Oh, fuck off.
He has a rooster. No. Let's. Well, I mean, yeah, like the embassy is obviously where I suggest if you need money, but you don't have to go there. You can go wherever, theoretically.
Nah, let's get a job.
Sure, the main pull, I guess, is furthering the Angel War effort. You know, I wonder if, like, Hydramenos. Wonder if we'll see him again. I mean, now we can contact him via, you know, the vials, but he seemed to have plans for us.
What are you
I
muttering
don't know
about
what
back
that was
there?
that.
I wouldn't mind if I never saw him again.
I'm rambling. I mean, same. I don't like him either, but he seems.
You find him dead in an alleyway somewhere.
He's standing right behind me, isn't he? Oh god.
We like go for a car drive on our fucking horses, and we like have our lights go, and he just like walks across the road and just stares at us as we run him down.
As like some indie rock is playing.
Fucking hell.
I was rambling about Hydramenos. Like, he seemed to have like plans for us, but we haven't heard from him or anything in a while, which I guess it makes sense. But
Maybe these are his plans.
maybe he works in mysterious ways.
Sweet dreams are made of bees.
Are you okay back there, Keys?
Yeah, where did that come from?
Dude, that's a funky jam you got going on there.
Are you okay?
Dun, 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 dun.
Bees?
I don't know where that came from. It
I
just
mean,
happened.
bees are pretty cool, mate.
I don't know.
I
think-
find them
I
to
think
be
the song.
overrated.
I think the song would be cooler if it was "Sweet Dreams Are Made of Sharks."
Fuck's sake.
It doesn't rhyme, but the meaning is more impactful.
You know what else is more impactful?
Sweet dreams are made of sharks, cats go meow and dogs go bark.
Fuck you now.
Okay, well. What now?
To the
Gentlemen.
embassy.
I get
Dun,
to the
dun,
embassy.
dun, dun. Who's gonna
And-
carry the cardboard cutout of Robin?
I
I guess
got
I
it.
will.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Robin
got it?
can walk on her own.
But shit, cardboard.
Man, she is asserting a lot of power with that T-pose.
On the way, Filip says like, "Hey, have any of you guys ever seen a platinum before? I haven't till now.
Yeah,
It's
I've seen a
crazy.
couple.
I've
Cute.
never had one. It's crazy.
Hmm.
Never thought I'd ever like own one. That's weird.
Hmm.
I guess we make our way because the bridge was.
Fridge is there. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Da, 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 da. We traipse our way to the temple farthing.
Ooh.
Yeah, you make your way up to the gilded complex that is the Angelic Embassy.
We traipse in like the moles we are.
Yeah, you make your way up to the reception desk, where the receptionist is doing admin.
That's a
As
thing.
expected.
By admin, I mean filing her nails.
Classic.
Nails.
The receptionist pose. No, she's doing actual admin. She's busy.
We disturb her.
We
Oh, wow.
require employment. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, you did it.
So much
Yep.
better.
Jerried him.
You better not have been working on that this whole time.
I haven't.
Anyway,
Another snooze.
we is there a little bell thingy on the receptionist desk?
No.
It's a keyboard.
Makes sense.
And
Jing.
she's back.
Hello, sorry guys.
Just in time.
Did I miss anything of utmost?
We
We're poor.
began. We went to the woodworking district where it all happens. Which I know you think. I don't think Robin would care about that. We almost spent like $5 grand getting our fort fixed up. We don't even have $5 grand, so we're going to the Angel Embassy in order to get some money together.
I
Gonna
see.
wrangle some up.
What the fuck is this image I see in front of my face right now?
It's the family.
Oh my god, I love it! Like, it's awful, but I love it!
The bottom one's the real one. The
Yeah.
updated one.
Yeah.
Once I figured out I could kind of change the helmet.
That's right. I'm the meme keeper.
Yeah.
Gotta save this.
Oh, I'm just gonna shut my window real quick.
Okay.
Delete that trash first one.
Alright, I'll delete it.
Blue-faced Jerry actually kind of looks sick.
No, keep it.
Yeah.
Don't erase your progress.
Fuck.
What
Too
the
late.
fuck is wrong with you?
I'll post it again then.
Oh, no.
But now
And then
it looks-
delete the most recent one and post it after.
Alright, I will.
So that's part 1 and part 2. Rather than part 2 and part 1.
Alright.
There we go.
Okay, all's restored.
Yeah.
Yes.
I go to the receptionist desk and I say, "Excuse me, hello."
Yes. Yours again.
Yes, us again. I'm here to talk to Gabriel about someone about doing extra jobs.
Ah, well, your timing is both good and bad. He is in Mistlight at the moment, quite some ways away, but he did leave something for you. Let me just find
Beat
it.
him up.
Oh,
See, this
okay.
was a grenade.
It's a grenade.
It's a holy hand grenade!
It's just like a little live bomb on the desk and runs.
It's a folder, and when we open it, it starts ticking.
Yeah.
The
Everyone's like,
missions
"What's
will
that,
self-destruct in 3, 2, 1, bang.
Yusheil's like seen this before and is already running. Everyone's like, what the hell is that ticking noise?
But it's literally a hand grenade, like, of
What's that?
explosion.
No, like it's an unlabeled can, and when you guys open it, just a bunch of silly snakes pop out.
What's that mysterious ticking noise?
No!
Kinda,
Philip is Snape!
Are we back in 2010?
it's
Right.
kind of catchy.
This has been years, a long time.
I hate this. I love it.
Well, she begins rifling through what you'd guess is just like correspondence, and there's a fair bit of it. And she pulls out a sheet of paper, which she hands to you.
I read it.
Yeah. So it says that it's addressed from Gabriel to the adventurers, and he says that the hive, which he found you guys at, has begun to take a strange and unsettling turn. So he's dispatched one of his scientists there to start to collect samples, but the scientist needs bodyguards.
Wow.
I
Hey,
read that
that's
out
us.
loud. Yeah.
So we're doing a defense mission.
Yeah.
Someone bring
suppose,
frost.
yeah. Break what?
It's a bad Warframe reference.
Yeah.
I have a
Kelvin.
better one. You guys will always move either faster or slower than the scientist you're following.
I will kill you.
No, just
No!
bring fucking Limbo and banish him. I'll shut up now.
Yes, you will. Also,
We'll just carry the bastard.
Yeah, after reading it over,
Why-
I say I don't.
Why are you dawdling?
I think we can do that.
Yeah, I'm keen.
They're pretty strong, yeah. When does he head out? When do we go?
you don't know. Presumably ASAP.
Oh, I'll
Let's go,
so
boys.
just head
Do it now.
towards
Do it.
the hive. All right.
Do it now.
Mm.
I
You
awkwardly
can't exactly ask a piece of paper questions.
I was talking to
Where is she?
the lady, unless she has no information for.
Oh yeah, she has no clue. She's just
Okay.
she just works here, man.
No, no,
Alright.
no,
She's
no.
the receptionist. She's like, I don't make the fucking rules.
Yeah.
Philip, having no idea what to do with the paper, just kind of just hands it back to her. Just like, all right, off we go.
She puts it in a machine next to her, and there's a loud noise as it just gets paper shredded.
Oh,
You have no
hell.
idea what this is. It's like, oh
I-
shit.
I feel like Angel Tech
I
is
know
just
fucking nuclear
1980s
bomb
technology. Like
Shoulder
late
pad
80s
pinstripe suits.
It's a fairly bulky device with like pipes on the outside and everything.
Steampunk 80s aesthetic.
Yeah. Pretty much. Proto steampunk. Anyway,
It's time. Personally, I'm interested to see what's happening with this hive and all. The growth of the void on the material plane seems worrying.
It certainly does.
I don't like it.
Do we, I mean, I guess we can't really do much about money until we talk to Gabriel, right?
True, but I guess we can just hope that he'll be back by the time we get back. And pay us.
If not, there's a name in the book. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Or maybe he might be able to figure things out with payment, and then that work can be getting done in the meantime.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
There is a chance that his name gets smudged out.
We can devise it again.
Yeah, but we need to get him back to do it. So we need to wait till he's around.
Let's just hope it sends the message first.
That's a big hope.
Who's Mike going berserk
Yeah, who's
right now?
dying?
Mine. There we go.
Righty then. So do you want to message Gabriel or do we just head out? I think we message Gabriel.
What do you want to message him? Write it down, I'll say it.
Dear Gabriel. Good start. We got the message you left us. Huh. How do I segue into payment without being like, you know, a jerk?
Yo, can we get paid early?
Not only just wondering what it'll be. You know, let's go. Let's just go. Let's just do this.
Alright, alright.
And
Darling fascist bully boy, give me some more money, you bastard. May the skin of your loin be fruitful in the belly of your woman.
Oh my god.
oh, let's go back to prison, I guess.
That- yeah, dude.
As he traipses across the city.
Cross city.
And when you arrive at the stable on our way out. Oh yeah. We should buy the horse this time.
I mean, if you don't want to pay for a horse, but I mean, you seem attached to that one. Never mind. I won't say anything.
I looked for the same horse as it was last time. The exact one.
I was
You
gonna.
can indeed purchase the same horse, if you would like.
I could peel this patch off, but I feel like we should keep that for emergencies.
The patch?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, this patch. See this
Yeah,
patch here? Well, like, I used this
I-
patch that I ripped off to make that ram. That portable ram. So I feel like if I rip this patch off, I'm gonna make a horse.
That's
I'm
some,
sorry, you make a horse.
That's some very
I
strange
don't-
reasoning.
Whack.
I don't think it's so much making a horse as it is releasing the horse that is trapped in this patch.
Whack. Do it.
I mean, I feel like I should save it for an
It's small enough
emergency.
to think for the
How
whole
long does the
horse
horse
in there.
last?
Huh?
How long does it last?
I don't know. I don't know the average life of a horse.
Why not? Why not?
Because I just own a horse. I don't need to know how long they live. I assume when it stops breathing, then I need to buy a new one.
Well, you're a pretty bad cleric of Kalimdor if you don't even know how long things live for.
I don't
Horses
need to know
live
how long.
25 to 30 years.
Oh wait, no,
Ah.
I'm remembering it now.
However,
California.
I imagine only someone like Robin would know that off the
Yeah.
top of their head.
Oh, is Robin a
I'm-
horse girl?
Of
She's a
course.
nature girl in general, so like she
Okay,
would.
that's okay.
yeah.
Then. Yeah, she'll
Robin's a
spit some,
horse girl.
spit some facts. I never should have said these words. Oh
She's a
no.
Pegasus.
It's canon now.
Oh no.
I can just now imagine all the memes I'll be making about that.
Every like, it's hard to imagine that every time we thought you were Naruto running, you were actually just horse galloping.
I was galloping. Oh jeez.
Slam
Is
the
it-
head
is
on
it
the
the-
No, dude,
table.
I run so much faster when I gallop. It's
I have to die. I can't believe. Oh, this has been fun.
Best believe when
If-
the
if
session
you
ends,
think
there'll be
this-
a couple horse memes.
If you think this horse is cool, you should see this. And I point at the two massive patches that I have.
Whee!
Where did you find those?
What do you mean?
Well, those badges.
Oh,
I've never
it's on
seen
this
those in
road.
my life.
It was on this road.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll say that like for each of the rest of you only see patches, but Benedict, when you look at them, they are sort of like labeled. Like when you look at the mastiff patch, you can see like as it's like an outline of a mastiff's head, and when you look at the horse, you can see it's like a sketch of a horse.
Velp.
So everyone just thinks I'm fucking crazy. Oh
Yeah.
no! Oh, what have I done?
Well, at least one person in the party has seen you throw down a patch and make a battering ram out
No,
of it.
that's not
so
what
that-
I'm talking about. We have enough money.
I'm
Oh
sorry,
yeah,
what?
because
I might have a couple thousand gold worth of gems.
What the fuck?
I forgot because I you know, it was a patch.
Yeah, you have 1500 gold and that, basically.
1500. Oh yeah, because there's that silver coffer, but there's also
Yeah.
there's 3 bags of 100 gold.
Mhm.
There's the gem bag. Would that ram still be in the fortress, by the way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
where you left it.
That's a fucking hell. Okay, so we have 2,800 extra gold. Hey guys, do you want to take a trip back to
Jesus.
I mean,
Fuck it, sure.
do we have time to double back like that? I mean, we're already heading out to the mission.
I don't mind. I'll go if everyone else goes.
I don't know. I mean, I think we should definitely still do the mission because we're gonna need a refill, but it could be worth it to get them started on the road to our place. We don't know how long this is gonna take.
Can we just like very quickly just like say we went back? Well, say we went back, but just like go back, like, hey, we have the money, and then like just that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not.
Alright.
We're gonna expedite it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So strike through that. Strike through the gems, and strike through the silver coffer. So I imagine we would have to go to like the gem, like the jewelers or whatever, sell the gems, then go and sell the coffer.
Yes.
And then go back and be like, hey, we found a lot of extra money. So now we just got to figure out. So that's 2,800 gold. I'll say it's party gold, because even though it's coming from me, it was an item that we all got. So 28. So 5,000 minus 2,800, which leaves 2,200 left to pay each. Divided by 5 is 440 gold each. Now, do we have 440 gold each?
I don't know, bro.
Oh fuck! I just spent it all.
Okay. I think we can manage 440 gold each.
Spent
Yeah.
all on horse posters.
What the hell? Why is it only have five? What the hell? I lost I lost most of my gold for some weird reason.
It was 440, yeah.
Wait, what happened to my fucking?
Yeah,
Silver.
440.
Yep.
No,
Okay.
oh, no way.
It sounded, when you said 440A, it sounded like you said 448. I was confused.
Right.
So, taking off 440?
Yes.
It is already done.
It is done.
632 left.
610 left.
I apologize for oofing that hard and forgetting that I had that.
I mean, realistically, you would probably forget.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I only
forgot.
remembered it because I remembered that I had that horse like backup, and I was like, if we're trying to save money, maybe I should just give you this horse. But then I'm like,
Yeah.
but we could keep it for later, and then I'm like, oh god, money.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably something that happened. Like, you're looking through your patches, and then you saw several, like, money items, and you're like, oh, I actually have 1,000 GP in here.
Do I tell them? Hey, also, we can just make a window. That's great. I can't wait for that.
It's gonna be interesting, but yeah, I guess we could go back to Muzzlock, do that, and back on our way out.
Yeah, so he's gonna get his team together and depart within a couple of days. The fuck was that?
The finish him soundbite.
Nice.
Who has the thing open still?
What thing?
Voice mod. I'm guessing it's that. I don't know. Anyway, I looked for the same horse as last time.
Like I said, you can
Oh,
buy the
yeah.
same horse as last time.
Oh, okay. I
Excellent.
see. I do that.
Is 100. A hundy.
The beautiful black-maned horse is now mine.
Yeah, you already have a little bit of a rapport with this horse, so why the heck not?
Friendly. Alright, clamber aboard and head towards the prison.
Yeah, and Kiesel. Well, everyone else is getting their horses. Kiesel will spend a few minutes to scrum in his.
And you chill for
Yeah.
10 minutes of casting time, right? Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
yes, Phil.
I'd say while Philip is like haggling with the merchant, you'd have ample time.
Aye.
Off we go to Sinasia.
We're off to see the wizard.
The lizard.
wonderful one off to the lizard, the wonderful lizard of Australia.
I like that.
No such thing.
Alright, so you venture out into the Kanamon wilds.
Abandon the safety of civilization.
I mean,
Yeah.
are the other dudes coming with us? Are we escorting them there, or are they just doing the shit?
They aren't ready to leave, like,
Okay, fine.
until maybe not even tomorrow, maybe like the day after.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the money's in place now, so the balls are rolling.
Well, your parting is painted on, bro.
Bro.
What was that again? Sorry.
Nice.
Didn't quite catch that.
That reminds me
I
of
will
my
see you in near
grandma.
there. Alright, so you can travel that far in a day.
And travel that far we shall.
Before the big
Half-
balloon slip.
Halfway to Fort Squidward.
Not Ford Squidward.
Squidward.
Squidward, yo.
Squidward!
Take off a ration.
Yes, one ration, please.
Yes.
Ooh, could I use my little ability to just... I was gonna say waddle around, but that's not very monk-like, is it?
No,
Gallop,
don't
gallop
waddle
around.
unless they're drunken fist monks.
I can find food and fresh water for myself and up to 5 other people each day, so I will find myself food
You
now.
Yeah. I'll find myself 5 people's worth of natural food and the others
Yeah.
go fuck themselves.
Have a
You're just-
fucking feed.
Like your mouth is just covered in berry juice. Like
Who's the horse girl now?
I mean, you're the one eating that apple.
Oh shit!
yeah. I'd say give me a survival check. Not to see if you can find enough, but just to see like the quality of the food you find.
Sure.
Yeah, it is pretty good. You find like a whole range of berries, all of which you're sure are safe.
Variety.
Yeah, you find some apples, some pomegranates. You
Dude,
even find like a little bit of honey.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
so
a
we don't,
legend.
we don't need to take off a ration.
No, you don't. Robin's
Hell
coming in clutch.
Now the thing is, do you have meat?
I think I can get small game potentially, but I guess that's
Yeah, you can set like rabbit traps and stuff, but you wouldn't catch anything big, like a deer, I should
Yeah.
think.
Wow, that's good.
Just set up that elaborate fucking fall trap.
Yeah.
Put fall trap, I guess.
Wow, you're good at that. I should find it all.
I mean, I lived on my own for a bit, so I just kind of got to know the land, you know? And that comes naturally to me.
I would very much like to try and like make eventually a mouse, like not a mouse trap, like a small games trap. That's just
Mousetrap.
A deer-sized
this-
mousetrap.
No, it's just
God. Wachunk!
Just
So-
the-
That'd be
It's
horrifying.
gonna fucking guillotine for a bite.
That would actually be one of the most horrifying inventions.
That's
Honestly,
awful.
Oh my god!
it would be good for pets, but if you're trying to actually like use the creature afterward, I mean, it would probably just blow it to smithereens.
You just wake up in the middle of the night to this loud fucking crunching noise. You like
Oh my
turn
God.
around, there's like an entire tree that's just snapped every
How about
fucking
this one
instant
instead?
into your head. Jeez.
Oh, people
Don't
watching
worry,
the
guys,
stream
I got
aren't
us
gonna have
some fan
any
base.
idea what we're looking at.
Feel sorry for them, but not sorry enough to actually elaborate.
Yusheil has found out how to make pate on the go.
Oh my god. So we're gonna be able to make pate and an unlimited amount of cheese.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have the best ever entrees.
Look in the
Shame on
direction
that.
of home soon.
Untitled.
Eepa, eepa.
Twisted tail, 1,000 eyes, trapped forever.
Eepa.
Okay. So you spend the night in the wilderness, uneventfully.
Delightfully uneventfully.
Yeah. Again, some travelers pass, a few guard patrols, people on their way to and from Mistlight, potentially beyond.
Philip uses the time to flip through the books he went from his house.
Yeah, it is comforting to have these things back again, because you like
Yeah.
reading these.
A small comfort in a very uncomfortable world.
Yeah. What does everyone else do during the night?
Sleep.
Pray.
Oh.
Love.
How do you?
Live,
Eat.
laugh, love.
Sleep, pray, love.
I had to think of the last one. Fuck it. In reverse order.
Robin will do her usual meditate and
Alrighty.
maybe try and see what Philip's reading, but like without interrupting him, but just sort of squinting.
I want to see if Philip notices you over his shoulder, or he's like
Yeah.
a bit behind him.
How about a
Oh.
stealth versus a perception?
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
I would say though that like your boots and your cloak wouldn't apply in this instance.
Damn. Hey,
Oh.
I don't
Philip
need that
is-
shit.
Jesus, Philip is so enthralled in reading about
Mollusks.
small planktonic crustaceans of the ocean that he didn't notice you.
It's just a
Awesome.
little mermaid.
Well, with a perception check like that, I'd say like you give a good look, like you look over your shoulder, but like she closed her eyes again like 5 seconds
Ah.
prior.
She was like, I see her like a bit away from me, but I don't notice her like peeking at my book.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, instead of like her eyes clouding over as if she's doing her like psychic thing, she just looks completely like glazed over, like, wow, that was boring as fuck.
Like, why do they need like 20 different names for jellyfish? Why can't they just call them jellyfish?
Trophy pods are integral to a marine ecosystem. Leave me alone.
Alright, so we've got sleep, pray, eat, and interesting.
I mean, everyone else is doing other shit, but fine. I'll plan some shit.
Plotting, scheming.
I will design some cool things. Just extra modifications from armor. Just modifications on modifications on modifications.
So just a general write-up, nothing specific.
I figured out how to do slashing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I'd say you can add to your inventory like slashing schematic or something like that
oh,
to
yeah.
show that you've completed your research.
Running. Okay. And then maybe. Maybe fire. Might try and make a fire one.
Alrighty.
Yeah, sounds pretty cool. So what type of check would that be?
It would be a general intelligence check, I think.
Alright.
You're good at that.
I am good at that, but I don't get my plus 10 for the Tinker's tools.
Shame.
Yet.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah. So, you think like you might have some idea, like how you could ignite flame, how you could sustain it and keep it like safe to you, is quite a different matter, and you feel like you're some way away from that yet. Like, so you've made a tiny bit of progress. You've made a start on a schematic, but yeah, there are a lot of flaws to it still.
Oh yeah.
It's not anywhere near feasible yet.
Oh, he's scheming.
I scheming.
I'm going to use the loo, so I'll return.
Alright. Good riddance.
Peace out.
I am the Chris now.
Look at me. I'm the Chris now.
You all wake up feeling long rested.
Oh no.
I can't
Or
believe
go short rested.
I can't believe my sketch of Yusheil is talking nothing but truth.
I can't believe it's so fucking incorrect on a fundamental level.
Where the hell is this?
This
Nowhere, it
is
doesn't exist, it's fake. She's lying.
Hmm?
Get out of
Post
here.
it.
That don't exist.
Post it in
Is
the
this,
chat.
is this one you
Oh,
sent
hold
to
on.
me?
I can't screenshot it fast enough. Shit. Okay. It's on its way.
Just dying.
Got it.
Ignore me.
Da, da, da,
That's
da.
fair.
Can you believe it? Can
I
you
just-
believe it?
No, I can't. I can't believe
It's
it.
a me.
Putting words in my mouth.
No, she's putting bees in your mouth. Get it right.
I ain't no Barnaby.
You're about to be though.
Oh my god.
You shield after Mary's putting bees in his mouth.
We're laughing at a picture of a dog with a swollen mouth.
I mean, at least it's better than Filip trying to put sharks in Yusheil's mouth. So, I mean,
Shark is tasty though.
sharks.
Yeah,
Plural.
sharks is tasty.
I mean, I wouldn't want a fucking whole shark.
There's a dogfish named Little Shark.
I mean, there's bees. And then there's
Yeah.
the sharks that you use, which
Would
are
you-
fucking tiger sharks.
Would you
Okay.
rather eat a bee or a shark?
I mean, depends. Is the shark alive?
Why does that matter?
How much does Philip know about loan shark?
Not a lot, actually. He's quite swindleable.
Well, look at me. Alright. Night concluded. Night survived.
What a shame.
Adrenaline points gained.
Oh boy.
Bum, bum, bum.
So the next day, you can go past Fort Squidward.
Excellent.
Full squad ward.
Or past the route to Fort Squidward anyway.
Wait up, didn't the receptionist say that he was in Mistlight? Gabriel was in Mistlight? Ah, could see our friend. Oh fuck, we're going to Mistlight.
Yeah. Went through Mistlight, imagine.
Why is that a problem?
What
Who did you
Isn't
fuck
that
over
where
in this
your
life?
Isn't that where your mom is?
I haven't been there in a while.
Why?
Because I've been living with my uncle for the past long time.
Is it
Good,
like a?
Good like 10 years.
Is it like
Did
a?
you
You feel
also
like you're
happen
not
to
going to
live
be
with-
welcome here?
Say it again?
Me?
Yeah.
Is it like a you feel like you're not going to be welcome here? Like you'll be chased out of town? Or is it like a, oh boy, I don't want to face that?
Did you get into one little fight and did your mum get scared?
Maybe.
Oh.
I hate that.
Did you
That's
also
enough.
happen to live with your auntie in Bel Air?
Chris, ask your uncomfortable questions.
Deflect them, Yusheil. Put them off. Get hostile if you have to.
You cast shield.
Fucking hell.
Now this sounds like a story.
Well,
Well, if you guys are settling down for the night, Yusheil, you can share as much or as little as you want. You're under no
Well,
pressure.
the
Except for
problem
the others.
is, I haven't talked too much about that part of the backstory. To you. Like, I haven't told much about that part of the backstory.
That ain't my goddamn fault, Jarod.
I know, it's my fault, and I was like, fuck.
Jared
Improv.
P. Witherspoon.
I spelled your
And
name.
now you want me to bail you out.
No, if I make shit up, you good with that?
Absolutely. It's your
Oh.
backstory.
That's what I've been doing. Partially.
I had no idea what Philip's about looked like.
Alright,
Aside
so
from where he'd Gannon.
basically, kind of that. They're not very welcoming and Mistlight-ish. Like, imagine little fire Genasi kid running around and all the human kids everywhere else. Like, I stuck out like a sore thumb. And when I showed some promise when it came to tinkering and stuff, my uncle was already in the tinkering business in Empirique, and basically Mum thought, that's a swell idea to keep this trouble, and you know, maybe because Empirique is a lot more okay with fire Genasis at the very least. So I was sent there to live with my uncle,
Oh,
and
so,
haven't been back to Mistlight since.
so it was just for your sake, pretty much.
Yeah, also the fact that literally, if I were to work in Mistlight as an artificer, I'd go nowhere in life.
Did you like write?
The Hastings of Synasia.
Not wrong.
Oh no.
Please tell me Mistlight has like a coastal neighbor that's just slightly better.
I mean,
It's coastal itself, yeah. It's like
Is
yeah.
it coastal? I thought there was like some forest in between it.
I mean, Chris outright stated that every like city on the map has coastal access like immediately.
Mistlight sort of has like a much smaller settlement, a bit like Havelock, but it's in the form of like a little coastal town, which is technically part of Mistlight, but not. Not
just
exactly.
like Havelock.
Yeah.
That's what I said, just like
Yeah.
Havelock. That's what I said. Fully alright.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, so I mean, let's go back.
Oh my
I
god.
mean,
Mistlight is just Hastings.
it's been a while, and I'm not certain if I'm ready for that. It's been a while.
I guess that's understandable, but I mean, when will you feel ready in that case? It'll only get longer away since you've been.
I don't know. And the thing is, I also don't want to go back because that might be endangering my family.
Ah.
I did tell you about the shit that got me thrown in that jail, right?
You didn't actually.
I didn't?
No.
Ooh boy. That's a story.
Did you make something bad?
Alright, good night.
Is this story for tonight? Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
No one could sleep after dropping a bombshell like that.
So, as part of like a group of people that were working on a big old project, I was working on like the core of it, so the power source kind of thing,
He was making Liberty Prime.
and I found out a little bit too much than I should have about this project. I don't know the entire thing. All I know is that this is not meant for anything peaceful. It was meant to basically decimate places. Destruction everywhere. So I left and kind of maybe did a little bit of sabotage on the way out.
Who was commissioning such a place?
Only small amount. Chris, would I know who was commissioning such a thing?
No, you wouldn't.
That was above my station. And when I say a little bit of sabotage, I mean like it wasn't much in the grand scheme of things. So it's just what I was working on, what I could get away with. I couldn't go around fucking up the entire thing. That's just too difficult.
Well, what was it that you were working on?
I did just say it was the core of whatever this is. I don't know that much. They kept us in the dark.
Interesting.
A lot of it was in the dark.
That sounds very serious, actually.
Yeah, that's why I left. Only problem is that they knew about the gene. In fact, there's a lot of people with that gene in Empiricae that are basically just on the down low, and they won't tell anyone as long as you work quietly and get shit done.
But you'll sabotage things.
I'll be back.
And I left.
And you left with all this information in your brain. Oh.
I'm surprised they didn't just kill you. That's what I would have done if I was them.
I mean, can we disguise you somehow, maybe?
I don't know. It might be a bit obvious seeing a fire Genasi walk into town.
Yeah. I mean, I could
Like, shit like that only happens once.
loan you my cloak and we can try and sneak you through. We have time for you to get to figure it out a little, I guess, before we get there.
No, man. I don't know. I feel like... How about we just not go to the prison?
What
Why
what
would
do
you
you
go
mean?
to
What?
prison? Oh,
So we're going, right?
Yeah,
The hive? Yeah.
I mean,
How about we just not do that?
but that's our job.
Yeah, but that means we don't have to go even remotely close.
you're gonna have to face your fears, I guess, eventually.
Fuck.
Why not do it right now when we're already halfway there and we don't have to turn around and go back for the second time?
And I came to an epiphany about this sort of thing, I think. It's terrifying, of course. It's awful, it's horrifying. But, you know, if we go out of our way to tackle these kinds of things, and we're keeping the scary thing in our immediate vision, in our immediate sight. And so we can manage it better, I think. You know? If we turn our back on the void and such, it'll get worse. I think.
I mean...
Couldn't
sure.
you just go fully armored anyway?
And also, like, this time
Fully
you're
armored.
not, like, alone going through town.
That's a fair point.
I mean, when you're fully armored, can we even tell?
Yes.
Oh, we can still
Yes. Well, the helmet looks
The
like
flame
one of the
mohawk.
tell. Why
a
don't
flame mohawk Spartan kind of helmet.
Why don't you just use my old helmet?
I know.
I throw my old helmet at him. I branded at him right in his fucking face.
That's fine.
I mean, people wouldn't be able to tell what you were if you wore it.
I mean, it's true. But it's not just being seen in the town that I don't want to go. It's just
I know you're afraid of your emotional connections. Yeah, we get it, but like we're gonna have to do this.
Don't be so
Eventually.
fucking callous about it.
Huh?
God.
Kind of refreshing, to be honest. Straightforward, you know?
Do we even need to stay in town? Why don't we just pass through?
Drive by.
We'll go around the outskirts of. I mean, we're not exactly going to be welcome there either, right? Because we, you know, have the gene.
I don't know, to be honest.
There's probably
Oh,
only
I'm gonna
one
go
way
to
find
bed.
out.
Talk about this tomorrow.
Personally, I'd seize the chance to see my mother.
It's one of the reasons why I'm conflicted. But also one of the reasons why I also don't want to... It's complicated.
It is. But you're a smart cookie, right? You figured out complicated things. Looks like your
Different type.
job.
It's a lot easier to blow something up. Alright, well, I'm gonna go toilet for a bit. I'll be back in about a minute.
Yusheil goes to bed.
Yes.
And Philip reads a different book before falling asleep. This time it's called Journey to Monster Island, and it's a very exciting cover.
Wow.
We
Is it fiction?
Oh, absolutely.
Like young adults fiction?
Yeah, I'd say about that.
Nice.
There's like a cool looking, like a roguish looking guy on the cover with a cool sword and like a treasure chest. He's being
Read us a
chased by like a
page.
minotaur. Oh. If you want, I'm about halfway through. It'd be kind of odd to jump in now, but shit, I just blanked on the name immediately. Blake swipes through the steaming jungles of Tamania. He had not been here before. He had been most places, but he had not been here. But he knew that there was treasure to be found. There's also monsters as well. But the real treasure of all, the real treasure he was after was seeing something that no one else had seen before in their entire lives. The center of Monster Island.
Nice.
That sounds pretty cool. Let's just...
Oh, it's exciting. I've always liked these kinds of books. But, you know, being busy sailing and such, I didn't get much time to read them.
That makes sense. I imagine it wouldn't be great to have like a book on a boat with the water and the uncertainty
Yes.
of things staying dry.
I've had many a book get soaked. And then
So-
eventually I learned to just keep them at home.
Thanks for doing that, because it gave me a chance to make that. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah. I want to reward that little interaction, but I don't really know what to give you guys for that. So,
A round of applause?
pat on the back. Well done.
What
Thanks.
I
Hey,
Nothing.
literally every
No, you
Absolutely
stopped.
nothing.
you missed Philip read a page of his book out loud.
Oh, nice.
It was great. It was good improv.
It was not
You
only
could-
good, it was feasible.
You should give those of us that don't have inspiration.
But no one ever uses inspiration. I bet you guys, like everyone I've given inspiration, still hasn't used it.
Because I'm so hasty. It's like a resource. I want to hold on to it forever. It's like a dire need.
I
Yeah,
use
but you
my
can't stack inspirations.
And then the
I
dire
use-
need comes and it's just like,
How bad do I need it?
Because I got inspiration from when me and me and Philip were talking, and I've used it since then. I don't know when. I can't remember, but I did use it.
I can't remember either.
I'll just start using it more willy-nilly.
Yeah, just use it on roles that you think are cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, man, I really want to know about that, and then, oh yeah, I can.
I've been inspired to use inspiration more often.
Yeah. You've been
That's the
inspired.
That's the real inspiration.
Okay,
The real inspiration of the friends we made along the way.
so Philip's reading, Yusheil sleeping. Robin, that can be your thing for the night as well, but you can also do something else if you want.
Oh, she'll just do her usual check back in with herself and nature.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Okay, what about Keys?
He is going. He'll just go to bed.
Simple man.
A simple boy.
He likes his sleep. And Benedict.
He just spends a bit of time like reflecting on the last couple of days before going to bed.
Doesn't come to any resounding conclusions. Like, man, Gabriel might be a doppelganger.
I mean, why would I tell you that? You might use it. No, I'm kidding. Not really. He's just thinking about like the whole situation and trying to like piece things together. And then he remembers, oh shit, I forgot to buy a book. I was supposed to buy a book. God damn it.
Yeah. Maybe you'll get a chance when you pass through town.
I was gonna say, did you say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
Even if he did, you're asleep, Yusheil.
I said I was going to sleep. I was sleeping.
If you're still awake, he just sort of, he's like thinking to himself, like in a like almost meditation-y kind of way before he just sort of opens his eyes, like puts his fingers to his fucking like bridge of his nose and just sighs really loudly, and then
It's
decides
a really loud inhale and exhale.
and then goes to sleep. He forgot another very important thing.
Bugger me sideways, I forgot it.
First, he forgot the 2,800 gold he had strapped to his fucking clothes. And then he forgot his goddamn book.
Wait, 2,800 gold?
Yeah, that's how much I had strapped to me.
Just in items in
Yeah.
general? Or...
Yeah, that's
Okay.
I've taken it all off because.
Well, 3 bags of 100 GP is 300. 10 gems worth 100 GP times 2, that's 200.
Oh, it's 10 gems per.
Oh, right, and each gem is worth 100 GP.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I thought it was like 100 GP for 10 gems, but that makes way more sense.
Yeah, very, very wealthy boys.
Yeah. Yeah, you rolled pretty well on that.
I did.
But I guess
Yeah.
if you got a robe of useful items with items that weren't useful, then it would kind of defeat the purpose.
Well, I mean, even the basic items are useful, though. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
we all the time. It's like shit. We don't have enough rope for this. It's like,
I mean, bullseye lanterns are unrivaled for light.
oh yeah.
They have like a... Hang on, no, I know this. I looked it up and I was like, how come no one in the party ever has a bullseye lantern? Yeah, it sheds
Don't
bright
need it.
light. It sheds bright light in a 60-foot cone and dim light for an additional 60 feet.
Yeah.
So it's 120 feet of light.
Really.
Eldritch Blast range.
Damn, son.
We never use it because everyone and their fucking dog has dark vision in this goddamn game.
Yeah.
Not on this party, though.
Yeah, with this party, yeah, we're an exception.
Yeah, only 2 of you have dark vision.
The
You get
two
wrecked,
Reflection.
nerds.
nerds. With their snowflake races.
It's weird having a party with so few dark vision people.
It's good. I
Mm.
Really
like it.
is.
Yeah, because a bunch of races have dark vision. Even ones that shouldn't. Like, I don't think orcs should have dark vision.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't really see why would be the case even.
I mean,
Like-
to even elves, I don't think they should have it. Just because,
I
like,
mean,
the reason why elves have it is because in like in Tolkien lore, like elves are just like god tier perfect. So like
Yeah.
the fact that they could see in the dark was just because they were superior to humans.
I've always interpreted it as like elves can just generally see more. That's why they have automatic proficiency and perception.
Yeah.
True.
What's your elf eyes see?
but you kind of reason it with the whole like elves not really sleeping thing. So at least they do spend a lot of time at night, I guess.
Right.
That makes sense to me.
The thing about nighttime
Yeah.
though is like if you're attuned to the darkness, like you don't even really need a light to walk around at least. Obviously,
Yeah.
you're not gonna make out much details, but
Alright, so the following day, you pack up camp.
Oh no.
Let's get this over with.
If you follow the road, you can make it just to the outskirts of Mistlight before nightfall.
you should invent a portable coffee machine.
That is an idea.
Removes one level of exhaustion for a while, but it adds an extra one later on.
Oh.
Yeah, every day if you don't have one glass of it in the morning, you take one level of exhaustion for the first hour of wakefulness.
It's really weird. Yeah, like it removes all exhaustion for like an hour, and then like you get like it all back plus one.
Yeah, that would be
Oh,
kind of
that'd
cool.
be brutal.
Yeah.
For 1 hour, that's not how that works in real life.
Well,
This
not
isn't
real
real
life.
life.
This is,
I
yeah.
know, but nonetheless, you'd expect it to be like, yeah, you
Enemy
remove
range.
exhaustion for a bit,
You're forgetting
but then
that in
add
this
something
world,
back in.
you're forgetting that in this world, every coffee bean has like a bump of coke in it.
Ah,
It, it depends on the person as well. Like different people have different metabolisms.
Yeah.
I want some decoconated caffeine, please.
Yeah. Could I
Right.
get some coffee beans without the coffee?
Anyway,
You know, at this point in time, like coffee would exist, but it would taste like absolute garbage.
Yeah.
I will perfect this.
It's
You
basically just,
laugh.
it's
but I'm
basically just it's basically just coffee beans stewed in boiling water.
yeah.
You laugh, however,
Yusheil puts up
If
his man
anyone
bun
can,
and gets his
I
pour over
certainly can.
machine.
Yeah, true.
because if I were to integrate my my cooking tools into my armor, I have a +10 modifier.
That's
Wait,
very well and
just-
good, but you do realize that to become a barista, you do need either to have completed 1 year of an arts degree and left, or have a full arts degree. That's right. If you are
Wait,
if you are
wait.
not at least a liberal arts student or degree holder, you cannot be a barista.
Oh,
It is the
no.
law.
Just get your fucking alchemy jug and be like coffee but good.
I'm also proficiency in proficient in alchemy as well.
Coffee that doesn't taste like shit. Pours it out.
It tastes like vomit. Good job.
You didn't specify what you wanted it to taste like.
Coffee that tastes like mayonnaise, please.
Genie
Yummy.
jug. Ah.
I imagine you guys are talking about the equivalent. Like, you can't be a barmaid unless you have failed the or unless you have got your philosopher's degree.
You know, I was in the bar back in the dog ward I used to go to. They had like a waitress there who she failed wizard school. She could still do like dancing lights and stuff, but she didn't like nothing else. Kind of bad for her, to be honest. Good service though.
I mean, it would be cool if like the barmaids like at least learnt like a useful spell, like the ones that like cool drinks down or something.
That would have made a lot more sense to remember, but I guess she just liked the dancing lights more, you know.
It's such a weak
Good party
spell.
trick. Well, she failed wizard school, Benedict.
I mean, but there's like
That's a
there's
fair
stronger
point.
light spells though. Like, why would she? Like dancing lights is all good, but like you know, I just light my fucking helmet on fire. Oh, on fire? No, not on fire.
He's had enough.
I turn my headlight on. Like this is so much more useful.
I mean, it's more useful, but like, I mean, a torch can do that. I mean, she was making like dancing like lights, like red, blue, yellow, other colors as well, even.
No.
But can't she do this? And I just light a fire in my hand and hold it there.
No, she could not.
Are
And
you-
so
See,
can
this
I.
is cooler.
Oh, wait. I used thaumaturgy to change the color of the fire.
Oh fuck yeah!
It's like, oots, it's changing.
I used mending to fix that rip in Philip's pants.
Wow, thank you. It's been like a long time.
I feel...
Was Philip the fool who ripped his pants?
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of misusing our magic right now.
It's
Anyway.
fine if it's cantrips, right? Anyway.
Yeah.
If he traipse into Mistlight.
We just did this outside of Mistlight. The guards were watching us, and we're like,
no.
can we get in there? No.
Alright. I guess it's time for everyone to look as normal as possible.
Oh shit.
Follow my lead.
Yeah.
Robin goes, cloak hood up.
So you guys each stable your horses for a gold pit.
Oh man, they're
A
expensive
single
here.
golden shower. Nice.
Yeah.
Horse stabled. Gold subtracted.
Yep.
Better next time.
Meteoroni.
Alright, now do you remember where she lived, Yusheil?
Do I remember where she lived, Chris?
It's been many years since you've been to Mistlight. I'd say you don't actually remember the place.
Not a clue. It's been 10 years, mate.
You've forgotten your
Oh.
hometown in 10 years?
I mean,
I don't know.
shit
I can't-
changes.
I've never left mine, so...
Hmm.
I never abandoned my... No, I'm
I
kidding.
mean, I didn't recognize my old house in Lower Hutt, so that's a thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are there.
In we go. Well, I mean, your mother would be a fire person, right?
No, she's human.
No? Then how do you work then?
My dad's a Genasi.
Oh.
Don't know who the fuck he is though.
No. That's unfortunate.
Not really.
If you say
Bastard
so.
like him doesn't even deserve to exist.
Well,
Don't know him.
I don't want to be a dick here, but technically you're the bastard.
I'll fucking burn you
Try.
later.
Oh yeah. She's just a human then. A human among humans would be like a human in a human stack.
I mean, I do stick out like a sore thumb here.
I mean, you know her name, right?
No, I forgot my own mother's name.
I don't know.
How could you forget your own mother's
Same.
name?
Wait.
Okay, I'm sorry, what, Robin?
Wait,
You
what?
forgot
Yeah,
your
wait,
mother's name?
Oh.
How the hell do you keep your password secure if you don't even know your mother's maiden name? Do you use Dashlane?
Excuse me, ye old dash lane. This is
Ye
a
old
fancy setting.
Dashlane.
It's just Dash Flame with an extra E.
Skedaddle Ellie?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on, did that true?
I mean, I guess it doesn't count as forgetting if you don't know it? Or you never...
True.
Well, I don't know if I know it.
That is
I
a
was
very-
young, so...
How young are we talking?
Very sad technicality.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
let me open my backstory real quick.
I mean, you were tiny. You were like pre-toddler.
I was like 3, if
Well,
that.
That's very small.
Yeah.
Maybe even younger. Like I don't really remember, but
Oh, that's a very fair enough reason.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I mean, I think her mummy
Yeah.
issues outweigh yours.
Yeah. I don't think it's a competition,
Well,
It isn't.
but okay.
if you know her name, maybe we can ask around for her.
Could. Now, does Chris know her name?
Why would I?
It's your
Because I
character.
wrote it in my backstory.
Oh, you did. Hang on, let me double check it.
Wait, so why don't you know then?
I do know it. I've got it
Oh.
up. I was just wondering if I said it, and Chris was like, "Wait, what?" It's Helena.
Helena.
That it is.
Hmm. Was it Helena? I don't know. She's Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Helena.
that means Tom Burton's gonna be around here somewhere. Tom? Tim? Fuck.
Tom Burton. It's Tim Burton's budget, brother.
Wait.
Did you put it in a Google Doc?
I did not.
No, it would have been a regular, disgusting Word document. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay,
I can
that'll.
resend it if you wish.
No, in that case, I know where it is. It's just I always check Google Docs first.
Okay.
A man of culture, I see.
Yeah, I mean Google Docs is just too useful not to, really. Here we go. Your name is Jarod.
My name is Jarod.
Jarod.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the worst part about when someone asks you your name and you have to just open up your backstory to look at it. God damn it, I forgot again.
Cool. It's all come back to me now.
That's good.
And by that I mean I've read it. And then it's come back to me. Okay. So, are you guys going to move into Mistlight, or are you gonna tally around outside?
We can walk and talk.
Tally Terry.
Yeah. Walk and nervously talk.
So you enter Mistlight, and the aesthetic of this place is really quite different to High Wrath. Rather than this bastion of order and like a testament to human architectural prowess and like centuries of construction, this place it effectively has like the rustic aesthetic of a village that is just spread out over many years. So each of the buildings, even the larger ones, are really quite humble. They are made like 90% out of wood, some with like stone foundations.
Hey, I remember that building. I burnt it down
Interesting.
accidentally.
I'm starting
Oh.
to see why you're not welcome here.
That was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Well,
that was a joke.
Thank you. Someone appreciates my jokes.
it wasn't that good.
I don't.
I mean, see. There's something about you where I just wouldn't put it past you. I'm sorry.
Ouch.
I'd believe it.
Ouch. Keegan,
You're a-
you on my side?
You're a reckless guy.
I mean, I
And
feel
burning
like
down buildings in a city generally isn't good.
Was it, sorry?
Burning down buildings in a city generally isn't considered good.
How was I the one with tact just then? That was crazy.
I know, right? Wait, what?
Me of
I
all
mean,
people.
I feel like it could have easily happened. Like it was supposed to be some sort of ill thought out prank, and then like you actually burnt down a building.
It wasn't a building, God.
Except for Robin, if you're the only one in the room with tact, maybe you don't.
Yeah.
So
Fucking
like
shed.
Ah,
a shed.
Sheds are buildings.
Doesn't
That's-
count.
that
It's only
counts as a
half built.
building.
Sheds have many useful items such as rakes.
And now
That's-
Ash.
It's still a disembodied voice.
Look, let's not dwell on that. Okay.
At this point, it is getting pretty late. Somewhere between 11 and midnight.
Okay. Probably
Find
should.
a place.
The moon is a nice waxing gibbous.
Let's find a place to
If we sleep for the
Dang.
exactly
Good.
8 hours that all adventurers need, we will be able to wake up nice and early at 8 in the morning. This is fantastic.
Well, I hope, word isn't. I hope word isn't spread about what happened at that other end. The no idea.
quite far.
Yeah, I can't imagine it would. Here ye.
Well, I mean, do you remember any inns and such around here?
Do I remember any inns and such that are here?
Give me a history roll.
Oh. Okay. 24.
Wow.
You know that the most populous inn, the most well-known, is up here.
Oh, we've passed it. It's that way.
Well,
Actually, we should need to go to toilet.
we'll answer the ping.
I'm surprised we didn't smell the self-loathing.
It's
Ah, okay.
Who would have
Need
thunk?
to
It's right next to
follow
the market.
Yusheil up that way.
I've never
It's
seen
like,
it.
oh, I remember the tavern, but I don't remember where my mum lived.
She could have moved.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that. She could have moved.
I mean, you know, empty nest
Or be
syndrome. I
dead.
mean, sometimes they just have to move on.
Alright, now you're pushing it.
I'd say if you got to like the area where you grew up,
Yeah.
like then you'd recognize it, but you don't know where that area is off by heart.
Yeah.
That is
All
not
that trauma
input.
would, all that trauma would come back to me.
So many repressed memories.
Oh yeah, I remember the alleyway. That's the place where I got kicked in the gut multiple times.
Wait, really?
And then
That
they
was a
beat
joke.
you over the they beat you over
Out
the
of
head with
character,
the
not in
sign.
character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yusheil, stop telling jokes right now.
Oh.
You're banned.
You,
Means I can't tell anyone about you though.
Good. At any rate, I guess we. What's the tavern called? That's the important thing. What's the name of this tavern?
No idea, too. Electric Boogaloo.
still no idea.
Yeah,
It's
Oh.
a chain.
It's a
one
chain.
idea. No, it is called the Buck and Boar.
Ah,
The
okay.
fucking boar.
Seems to be a theme with them being named after animals, but it's probably more logical in Mistlight because there's bound to be lots of animals.
Yeah, true. I get that. So, I guess in we go.
Yeah, I guess.
It's be a good sleep.
Does it look familiar to you?
I guess.
It's probably best if it doesn't.
Maybe. And, Filip walks ahead to the barkeep. With a
Yeah,
very
I
with
will.
a
Just finding
yes.
that'll do, donkey.
He walks right up to the bar and he says firmly, "Do you happen to carry buttered toast?"
The man who turns to you, he sort of looks you up and down. Can you give me an insight check, please?
I would love to. There it is. 23.
You see his eyes widen a bit Like if you weren't looking, like you wouldn't have caught it. But there's like it's a look of recognition.
Oh.
But then he quickly tries to hide it, and he says, "What kind of inn would this be if I didn't carry toast?"
Not a very good one. Not a very good one, I suppose.
Well, the Buck and Boar happens to be the best in Mistlight, so how about you have a seat at the back there, and I'll bring you a meal.
Philip narrows his eyes. I'm gonna do one more insight check to see if he like has anything like. If he see if like he intends to like report something or intends to like have any other plans or anything.
Sure, go
Alright.
for it.
21. Wow, on a roll.
There's definitely something strange about this guy's approach.
And you recognize Philip, right?
Yeah, he did.
Ooh, what?
His word spread. I mean, if there are such things as like the phone book we have, then I guess it's reasonable to assume maybe there's some other like
Yeah.
speedy communication means.
Shit, what do we do?
It could also just be a case of this, whatever the fucking Xerxes squad is. It would be reasonable to assume that they would know that our types would have to travel and therefore sleep in inns, so maybe they were given whatever detection device it is.
It's just us sitting at the back table now.
I wouldn't yell it across the room.
Yeah,
I guess Philip would like.
You wouldn't be
like, taking a
discussing it in
seat.
front of the guy.
Yeah,
Hey,
that'd be pretty silly.
Quick question. Ben, did you say your parents moved here?
No, they moved to Iron Hill.
Oh, it was Iron Hill, but
Yeah. One day
makes a little bit more sense.
We'll head down there.
She was just like, "Hey, how about we visit your parents instead of mine?"
Well, he might actually know where his are.
Yeah. Nice.
It's funny the idea of him like just really trying to weasel out a bit funny.
Gonna have to face it, my dude. It'll be good for you. So yeah, by the way, I was gonna ask you, like, have you had any communication with your mother since you left?
A little bit, but not much.
Were you on good speaking terms the last time you talked?
Yeah, I was.
Was that last time you talked like several years ago, or more recently?
A couple years. It's just difficult to get in contact when you're basically having to meet a deadline, despite the fact they haven't even set a date and just working you at full fucking tilt.
Wow. True.
Sounds strenuous.
Yeah. Like I was good at it, but once they like, oh yeah, you're good at this, we're gonna chuck you only on this job. It got boring and frustrating, and they just wanted me to keep working and make sure it was done as soon as possible without giving me a date I should get it done by. So I was working at like full blast for a good year.
Jeez, yeah, that sounds kinda terrible actually. I'm not stranger to hard work, but like, I had breaks, you know. Jeez. Well, at least you have a pretty good reason.
Yeah. Do I recognize anyone in this tavern?
I would say probably not.
Okay.
It's getting to the point where like the tavern isn't in its rush hour, and Mistlight doesn't have much of a nightlife because it's mostly full of workers who go to bed early. So yeah, the place is like, it isn't deserted. There's probably like a good 5 or 6 other people in here with you, but considering the size of the place, it's pretty sparse.
Oh, by the way, the shopkeep, the guy at the barkeep, he seemed to recognize me.
Not a good sign.
That's not a good sign at all. I don't know if it's about the Xerxes thing or a different thing, but it's probably going to be the Xerxes thing.
Yeah. I'd like to tinker with my armor for a bit, change it from heavy mode to infiltrator mode. And get like a cloak on.
How long does that take?
It's a short rest.
Before anyone eats any food, I would also do a detect poison and disease.
Philip has already bitten into his toast if it has arrived.
Actually, it'd probably
I
take
w-
a minute to change armor.
It hasn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hopefully we do something if
I'm
it
gonna
had.
cast that as soon as it
No.
comes.
And yeah, I'd say you wouldn't have like an hour
No,
just
fair
sitting
enough.
here.
Oh, fair enough.
How much did you miss, Mary?
I'm not sure. I think we were just arriving.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The barkeep recognized Philip, but didn't say anything about it. We have sat down at a table near the back waiting for Philip's toast and everyone else's food, whatever they want, and Yusheil talked briefly about his backstory stuff. Briefly.
Okay. Did you share with the group that the barkeep recognized?
I
you?
just did, yeah, before you came back.
Okay. Robin will sort of ask for a wisdom save then, I suppose.
Whoa. A wisdom save against Mr. Man?
Yeah, from barkeep.
Alright, that is a nat 1.
Oh,
He
hell
wasn't
yeah.
expecting this from you at all.
No.
Too taken aback by Philip.
Yes. So I would like to know its current attitude and intentions towards Philip.
He is going to report Philip.
Okay. Also, why not current HP?
4.
4?
Yeah.
That is a
Yeah.
comment.
Awesome.
That's one
Okay.
punch to the back of the head.
Was there anyone else in this room?
Jesus, Yusheil.
Shh.
Yeah, there's 5 or 6 other people in the joint.
Okay, so
Not to be confused with the joint.
hey. Robin, I am just gonna improv and say she's like sitting facing away from the barkeep.
Mhm.
And you guys will see her eyes like go cloudy white for a second.
Oh,
And
she's
she'll
doing
go,
something.
she'll whisper, like, so he's planning to report you.
I should have known.
We can talk to him.
Does
He also is very weak, if that makes a difference.
It doesn't.
Physically.
It doesn't.
We can talk
But,
our way out of this.
I return apologies.
There will be apologies.
Does he intend to report me before or after he brings my toast?
I have absolutely no idea. I just know that he intends to report you.
Well, that's not good. Do we gamble it? I don't.
We could go talk to him.
I'm gonna walk up to the table thing, the
Bar?
fucking bar. What are those things called?
I would say that while Robin was talking, he would have put a cloth on the bar, and he would have, like quickly, but like unassumingly, he would have left out the door.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
he's leaving. Wait, you
Well,
can
right,
track him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna. Well, actually, I can probably track him myself. I'm gonna start like
Um.
heading off after him.
Yeah,
But
I'll
Robin's
put up
ability
enough
does
for him.
accurate tracking.
I know it, but it's just like I don't want to get too far behind. If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
take
sure
off
she
after
can-
you as well.
She can catch up.
you've started a tailing mission. This is Assassin's Creed now.
Oh,
Yeah.
goddamn.
Wait, do
And also the scale of this place is different. What do I air? Yes, this place is like a quarter of the size of High Wrath, give or take. But yeah, so he leaves out the door. He heads out into the market, and then he goes, I'll just draw it. He goes out this way.
I guess I'll follow at this point as well.
Yeah, I mean, this whole party is. I might as well. I mean, are we all just gonna fucking like follow after this guy?
Might as well.
That's
What
all right.
happened?
I'm gonna
Okay.
say right away that you would know that a whole group of you following this one guy who is no doubt going to be looking over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh, fair point. Fair point. That's a very fair
mean-
point. I'll be smart enough to realize that.
Best
Yeah.
case would never like to just be Robin, frankly. That's the least suspicious.
I'm actually gonna get up and leave anyway, but I'm gonna just start moseying around town, just idly, like just walking around, just trying to find if I know like anything about this place, like you know any recognizable things.
Benedict comes along because he knows what happened to the last commoners that we tried to talk to.
Yeah.
And Philip comes with because it's clear his toast is not coming.
Where to? Wait, who are you going with?
You.
Me?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going with, like, I'm trying to find him myself, or
Oh, okay.
following Robin or whatever.
I'm going over to the Rose Scepter Ward, I guess.
Robin's gonna like fully like roof culture this. She's like up on the roof following along. Like
Oh,
Cool.
hell yeah.
All right, give me an athletics, please.
hell yeah. Ah shit.
Yeah. It was actually raining on your way here.
Ah jeez.
Yeah, and so you try to clamber up, but it's harder than you expected, and you end up sliding down, and you realize, yeah, this is going to cost me too much time to get on the roof.
Yeah. Sweet as. She'll just follow along.
Cool. Alright, give me a stealth roll, please.
Sweet.
With all your accoutrement.
Yeah. Oh jeez. Can I use my inspiration
You may.
to reroll?
I'll say you can roll.
Oh.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, that's okay. I should say it a bit slowly. I'd say that would be a 15. I'd say you can roll
Okay.
one more d20 with that.
Sweet.
So yeah, 15. Final roll. Alright, I'll just roll for him. Because he would be actively like looking to see if anyone's following him.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm also trying to
My
follow
hood
him.
is up, by the way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so he has
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to follow.
Mhm.
I am.
Yeah, so you'd have to give me a stealth roll as well.
Mine are all at disadvantage, so this is not
Yeah.
going well. I do have a plan if he spots me though, which he almost certainly will.
Is it called sprinting after him and
Yeah.
knocking him unconscious?
No,
So
I'm
with
gonna-
Robin, I'll use the
What
lowest
the
roll.
fuck?
Amazing.
How
What?
many rolls am I making here? Sorry.
With Robin, I will use the lowest roll. With your detection, I'll use the first roll. Fortunately, they're both the same. So yeah, he doesn't see either of you. You're like pretty determined to get this guy without being seen, Benedict, and so you manage to like duck into a corner, like as he looks over, and he continues on his merry way. Robin, you continue along, like pretty much just walking normally, but you're fading into like the rain-flecked streets pretty easily.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, he continues down this way, and then down here. And then he begins walking this way. It seems like this is the building he is headed towards.
Okay. I will
When I see him about to walk into the building, I'll give it a second to see if Robin has something better than what I have. But before he gets to the door, like, if Robin doesn't make a move, I'm going to yell at him with thaumaturgy and try and sort of, like, intimidate him in a way to stop, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And to talk.
Yeah, can I try and maybe duck past him to be across from where Benedict is? Just do like
Yeah.
a quick sprint, dive roll, cat pass, whatever I need to get over to like.
Sure. You can get in position.
Yeah.
I'll say give me another stealth roll, just because it's a daring maneuver.
Okay. That's more like it.
Yeah. Even better than before. You're pretty confident.
I am the wind.
Yeah.
And then I'll look to Benedict.
Okay. Are you looking at me in a sense of like I don't have a plan, or are you?
Yeah, like a do something.
Okay. As he's sort of approaching this building, I'm just gonna sort of like yell out with thaumaturgy on, so my voice is rather loud. Can I like direct it so that it's sort of like loud but only at him in a way, if you know what I mean?
I'd say you can make it less loud, in other directions. You can direct it a little bit, but it is still going
it's
to
gonna
be...
ring out, it's just...
Yeah.
It's sort of directed at him.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, just, halt! Let us explain, kind of thing.
Alrighty. I'll lower the DC then. Give me an intimidation.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yes!
Oh, yeah, easily done. It is a booming voice that carries with it just a touch of the chill of the Shadowrealm, and you see it just impact him, and yeah, like he stops in his tracks, almost just not of his own volition.
Foos!
Going to have to ask you to stop that shouting. It's making people nervous.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, I approach him and just like, I guess, sort of lead him off, if he lets me get that close to him.
Yeah.
Off to an alleyway.
There aren't many witnesses, but you hear like the tapping of like wood shutters opening. People are like, what the hell is that? But yeah, you lead them off in a different direction.
I will sneak along after them.
Yeah, you lead them off like that way, I guess.
Dip him
Like for
behind
Benedict.
dip him behind an alleyway, and I'm like, alright, we know that you are planning on reporting our friend. What, why? What do you know?
Oh, because we were told to. We've had enough trouble from your kind.
How kind? What do you mean?
People at the Gene, they always make trouble.
How do you know we have the gene?
There's posters of your faces over town, but especially his.
Oh no. Wow, I really missed those.
Why is that? Well, what did he do?
Word is he murdered some innocent folk in High Wraith.
Innocent?
Is that what it says, eh? Innocent. Well, I can't tell you that you're getting the full story. Those people were vicious pirates. The only crime that they're innocent of is not being one of us.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm not as bad at these. Yeah, oof. Pariah point. Fuck it, I guess. I don't know.
Sure. Alright, so you automatically succeed.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, look at that.
Oh my.
Yeah. Those prior points count, man. He looks at you and he says, far be it from me to trust a troublemaker, but Well, I see that symbol of yours. Like you got some kind of oath or something, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Alright. I won't report you, but if any of you cause trouble, I'll be the first in the barracks, you believe me.
Fair enough. And not reporting us goes will be rewarded. And I sort of reach into my coin pouch and sort of just grab a handful of like I don't know, like 20.
Well, thank you very kindly.
I assume our rooms can come out of that as well.
Well, yes, of course.
Good.
Anything you like.
From where I am, can I hear this and do I believe him?
Yeah. I'll say you can do an insight. He seems pretty genuine. He was pretty resolute before, and if he didn't mean it, he'd probably just defy him.
Yeah. Sweet.
Excellent.
I'll
Where's Keys in all this? He's at the tavern.
Yeah, everyone just kind of walked out.
And he's like, I'm still waiting for my toast.
Yeah, on the way back to the inn, I'll sort of give him a bit of a story about what we've been through so far, and
Just a very abridged version.
yeah, a bridge like so that like the interesting parts are like not over embellished at all, because like I don't think Benedict would be creative enough to do that.
Yeah. He's a straight shooter. He tells it like it is.
Yeah, he's very matter of fact about what happened, but he cuts out the travel.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sort of just chuckling along like he is being told a story.
Yeah.
Great story, Mark. And yeah, you make it back to the Buck and Boar with probably the best outcome. So well done.
Excellent.
As Robin sneaks in, I'll hold her hand out for a high five for Benedict. Hell yeah.
It's not well. Oh, we got to roll coordination on this. See how see how we need to see how drunk white guy this is. Just straight dicks. Yeah. That's all it is. 12. Oh god. Oh no.
Oh my god.
It's not the best high five. Like you sort of like hit like half of your hands against each other.
Yeah.
Guess it's like
Robin,
yeah.
as per, just goes bright red.
Just puts her head down, walks off.
Bad at being a person, yeah.
I love failing casual gestures.
I thought it went great. Okay. What's wrong? It's the best high five I've ever done.
Hello, Keys.
Where'd you lot go?
Just sorting some business out. But it's
Right.
I don't know where the others are. Did you see where they went?
No, I turned around and everyone was gone.
Oh.
Sorry. Chat for Keys.
I'll shout you some toast.
He's just singing I'm Mr. Lonely with his voice like pitch shifted.
I'm kind of like gives you a look that says I'm not designed for eating toast.
Oh.
But thank you.
I'm sorry.
Alright, Yusheil and Filip. Let's move over. What are you doing?
I'm kind of wandering, yes.
I walk to the river and think, like, where was my house? Was it on the left or right side of the river? in relation to the market there.
What we'll do is we'll go like that.
Okay,
You can zoom all the way to heck in.
sweet. But yeah, which side was my was I on?
You remember that it was on the right side of the river.
Okay, I'll cross the river then. And I'm just gonna start walking down there just casually. And if Philip decides to like catch up to me and start a conversation, she'll detain it. Other than that, he's just gonna be walking.
Imagine they walk like Philip does catch up. I figure they just walk mostly in silence, just taking in the night town.
Yeah, you can see people turning their lights off indoors and going to bed even as you're walking.
I figure that at this point,
you approach
like
someone's mouth, I turn the lights off.
at this point, now that he's walking around, looking around, he notices maybe a few posters of himself.
Yeah.
Wait, Yusheil, have you seen these?
I'll grab a couple of them and just like flick my fingers and just burn it, like each of the ones I find.
Yeah.
How accurate are they? Are they the mugshots from the prison we had in the first place? The
Yeah, but to be translated to parchment, they've sort of been sketched. So they are pretty accurate, but they are just like pencil drawings. And on them, I'll put what's on the posters.
Ooh, okay. Who is stumping? You're going to jail.
Please.
Aggravated
Xerxes
assault.
outpost, man.
Have outpost. Huh.
And
200
I missed the part
gold.
where you said if it was good, if it was good paintings or quite shit.
We know what part I missed?
What?
The part where that's my problem.
Oh.
Oh,
I mean, like, are we very discernible? Like,
Yeah.
this is it.
Yeah, no, we're
Yeah, so it would be the mugshots that you got taken of you at the prison, but they've been translated into like pencil drawings just to be put on the parchment.
Okay.
Someone traced me.
God damn, I feel sorry for the poor bastard who traced everything onto these posters. And I'm
Yeah,
just burning it.
that are portal wrists.
I think maybe the angels invented like carbon paper.
But
They
yeah,
have,
all the
like-
ones I find, I just brace off.
Well, that's kind of suspicious, isn't it?
That's a fair point.
The course that removed them, except for us.
I mean,
I-
I think the appropriate thing would be to put glasses, a moustache, and a fake
I-
nose on each.
I do
poster.
put a funny moustache on Benedict's one. In
God,
glasses.
I already have a
excellent.
funny moustache.
There
Even-
are a couple of the other party members as well, but they would be different charges and rewards. I'll put those in too.
Those like association.
Yeah.
Guilt by association. Classic.
Wrong place at the wrong time.
50 gold. Jeez, I'm insulted. I don't know about you guys.
This is in fucking One Piece. Jesus.
I'm sorry, what?
what?
In One Piece, like your bounty's how big your dick is, pretty much.
I was thinking of the time that Julius Caesar got captured by pirates and was insulted how low they actually made his ransom. And he told them to make it higher.
That's
And then
sick.
once his ransom got paid off, he raised the fleet, went out and just murdered the pirates.
Fair enough.
Took his money back. Nice.
Yeah. I became all chummy with them, all like friends, you know. Became good pals with them and just murdered them.
What a lad.
That's my plan with you guys. I mean, wait, what? I didn't say that.
Oh no.
Oh, well, I'm sorry
Yeah.
to make you guys accessories because of my outburst.
Remember, they're not there.
Don't do you though?
Oh, okay.
Dongus?
That's fine. I'm sure I want it for other reasons too.
House
Walking.
down? Alright.
That was a bit of a joke. Okay,
Said it very sincerely.
it wasn't a house. Okay, it was a shack, like a little cardboard box shack that kids make.
What's cardboard?
Well, not cardboard. It's a little wooden.
Well, okay. Well,
No,
see,
well,
as long as
boy
no one
cut
was
kind of thing.
hurt, I suppose.
I never said that.
Oh.
They were hurt just from running away and falling over on stones and shit like that. Nothing too serious.
Good?
I mean, it was funny.
A little.
At this point, have I recognized anything, Chris?
Not really, although you are starting to... Like, you sort of have feelings of nostalgia. You sort of have, like, a general gut feeling of, like, maybe I've been here before.
Hmm. I'll keep walking south and maybe slightly inland, a bit like around this way.
Cool. Alright, I'll switch back to the others now.
That's the thing.
Spotlight management.
Wheel.
Yeah, in the Buck and Boy, you guys get served pretty much whatever you want, courtesy of Benedict. So, order up.
I'll be back in like a minute.
I should have stayed behind.
Robin will order some toast to set aside for Philip. She'll order some kind of meat for Keys.
A leg of roast boar.
Sure. And
The house special, you know.
whatever vegetarian option for herself.
Sure. Yeah, there's quite a range of salads, which their selling point is that they're picked with herbs from the Mistlight woods. It's homemade, not imported.
Hell yeah. Benedict, do you want anything?
Yeah. I have some house special and a Big Mac with extra cheese. No,
To a number 9.
Not much.
just get a house ale. Why not?
Number 6.
Coming right up.
Ready.
What?
We're going out for a walk.
Bye.
So we're going outside.
Bye. I am back.
Well, hello.
Yeah.
Still talking.
The good
Wow.
feed. Oh yeah, when the food comes, I'm still gonna make sure there's no disease or poison.
Yeah. No, there is no poison in this.
Dust is good.
You
Alright.
take a bite, but there is disease. No.
But it's not disease or poison. It's disease and poison.
Yeah. Yeah, this is clean food.
That's cool. Big chomp. Dude, I could just never get salmonella as this character. This is fantastic.
Yeah. You can detect when food is off. I think there's a Pathfinder feat that lets you do that just by taste testing.
Trial and error.
Like, I died, it must have been poisoned. For a poison and disease check, that is a wild check as well.
Oh yeah, shit. Oh no.
Oh yes.
We're gonna blow up the end.
This-
This is the time for a 1.
Nah.
Ah, damn it.
That is my 10th wild check of the day too.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
I have only ever wild surged once.
Anyway.
So everyone is just chilling at the table.
Seems that way.
Yeah. Waiting for the others to return, I guess.
Yeah, true. There's no queue for Yusheil and Filip to really come back. Unless he just assumed that, like, the others sorted out the bar situation.
Yeah. It is entirely possible that you guys could come back after they've gone to bed.
Yeah, we're going back.
Oh, hello.
That was weird timing.
What happened?
We're talking shit about you. We're talking about how the fact that, like, there's no real queue for Filip and Yusheil to come back to the tavern.
No.
Unless you just kind of assume that everything's sorted.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna keep heading south anyway. And just start looking for something that looks familiar. We'll continue looking for something that looks familiar.
I'll follow that.
Once you hit the residential part of the Rose Scepter ward, which takes probably about, like from the tavern to here, it takes probably about 30 minutes.
Okay.
You feel like you recognize this part of town.
Oh.
Oh.
You wouldn't know the exact direction, but you know you've been here before.
You see me kind of like, almost like, well, you know, I have like a visual cue. Like, okay, I recognize this place.
Ooh, okay. I almost went back just now, but if we're making progress, then
Yeah, no, I've definitely been here. I don't know which way though. Do I remember if we're close to the river or if we're a bit further away?
You remember seeing it most days.
I think I'm over this way-ish. At least not too far.
I mean, do you want to go by yourself, or
I don't know at the moment. Just
And then
walking.
you see it. And then you see it.
As we get to like that conversation, I just stop. The bucking boar!
2-player.
Bucking boar!
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh my god. It's the fucking board too. Is it? It's the exact same innkeeper, but this one has a mustache. Did you guys see that thing that I posted where it was like the two like Korean restaurants right next to each other in Auckland?
Yep.
And they serve exactly the same food.
Yeah. The brothers be.
The brothers be real.
they're dead now?
If
Well, they will be dead.
In 20 years, yeah.
And some.
In 30,000 years. Ish.
Well, okay,
Give or
relative to now, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, they're in the zone you existed before you were born.
You come upon the humble home of the Ignasias family.
The Twilight Zone.
There's nothing discernible about it. It looks like the other houses around it. But you remember walking this way.
Are you gonna say hi?
it's midnight.
Yeah, maybe she's a night owl. I don't know. It's been 10
Are the
years.
lights-
Maybe she won't mind.
Are the lights still on?
The lights are off.
I walk up to the house.
I'll
And I
stay
just-
back.
I kind of like look around a bit, see if there's any signs that it is still that she still lives here.
Investigation.
A 21.
It's a good thing that it's rained recently because you can see that there are boot prints on the front porch.
Okay.
You'd guess they'd been no more than like half a day old.
Okay. I was like, so I know someone lives here. The men's boot prints.
Yes, they are.
Oh. Maybe she has like big piggy hill feet.
Maybe she's a suitor, although at her age, probably a bit irresponsible.
Never know. Maybe she was a young mother.
Could well have been. That is not up to me.
No.
Yeah.
It's
Think
not.
shit up.
Yeah, Jarod, do your job.
Fuck up.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ.
And before Yusheil's middle name is Jesus.
Oh,
Just for
no.
no reason.
Oh god.
He turns around
Jesus.
and walks back the way he came.
Christ. Oh no. GG
And
shit.
I'll walk back to the inn.
Alright,
Philip's not going to protest.
It's not his place. Neil, go on back to the inn with him.
Gonna talk about it.
I don't know, I can fall back into silence. I don't see why not, but
Oh, if Philip doesn't bring it up, I assume it will be in silence.
It will be in silence if Philip does not bring it up.
Awkward. Fucking.
Yeah, basically awkward silence on the way.
Yeah, like both of you are like, oh, should I say something? No, it's not the right time.
Both? What you mean?
Like one of you thinks it's a good time to speak, but you don't speak because it's awkward, and then the other one's like also thinking the same thing. But no one breaks the tension, so the whole time it's just awkward silence. That's pretty much
Yeah.
what awkward silence is.
It's like both of them think that the other person doesn't want to talk, so...
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well you arrive back at the boar and rejoin the group. Fuck you, except you don't really rejoin the group, because by the time you get back it would be like 1:30, and the others are asleep. Man, they went to bed a long time ago. And the place is pretty much empty. There's just a single candle on top of the bar, which you'd guess like somebody's probably working the night shift at the back.
Open the door, walk in.
Yeah, do I see the toast that Robin set aside for me?
It probably would have been collected up.
Aw. Like,
There's always the morning for toast.
There's a morning for toast.
That Ben says in his sleep.
Tomorrow is another day.
If we get in here, I just look around a bit and just like, do you think they got caught?
That's a good point, actually. I don't see any. I wouldn't see any signs of a kerfuffle, would I?
No.
Yeah, I mean everything looks pretty stable in here.
But if a kerfuffle did take place, it wouldn't have taken place in here.
True. They couldn't tell us. Oh no.
Is there a little bell?
No,
Not in the bar, I'd imagine.
we
yeah.
don't do that here.
I just knock on like some of the wood, just
Mhm.
just to get the attention of whoever's working the night shift.
A woman with mousy blonde hair and probably her mid-30s walks out after about a minute. Like she was clearly like probably half asleep in the back room. Yes.
My friend and I, can we get a room?
Yes, of course. We have just the one left.
Oh,
Okay. Did a couple of other people stay here as well?
Yeah, a guy with like a dumb helmet.
A half elf, a human, and a lizard folk.
Oh, you're part of that group.
Yeah.
Yes, they actually asked me to put aside a room.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice of them. Thank you. Where is the room?
She pulls up like a map of the rooms upstairs and just points to one.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. She yawns hugely. Her jaw unhinges like a snake.
She eats everyone.
Head upstairs. Find the room. And doff my armor.
so are Yusheil and I sharing a room, or is that like?
Yes.
I see.
Different beds, but yes.
I'd bloody hope so.
Hmm.
I will not sleep next to a fireman.
Fire boy.
And I won't sleep next to someone who's perpetually damp.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, it's the hair as well.
Oh, the pillow. Oh no.
Yep. Think your hair dries to that shower and you lay your head down, and your pillow's damp.
No.
Anyway. Yeah, it's a bit late. The Filip doesn't even read. He kind of clambers into bed. And his clothes as well, barring his boots. He sleeps in his clothes.
You hop into bed and you just hear clank. Clank.
Well,
Yeah,
luckily Filip's a sailor. He can sleep through anything.
Thud.
Ah.
As the chess piece comes off.
BRB.
That's a joke. I'll do it. I'll take my armor silently and hop into bed. And I guess sleep? Don't know if you'd say sleep per se, but rest.
Why don't you sleep?
Basically stay awake until I fall asleep from exhaustion.
Ah, I see.
So how I normally go to bed.
Ah, classic.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. You'll get a long rest and everything if you need it. So
Yeah. Just lie in, like in the morning. When I wake up, I just lie in bed and just stare at the ceiling and just ponder.
you're like, imagine if you drank so much baking soda that your stomach acid just turned to water. You can never digest anything ever again.
That would be hell.
That happened to me once.
You do realize how that is impossible, right? Baking soda doesn't exist.
You don't know that.
You invented, bro?
It's baking powder, man. Come on.
Maybe it is angelic baking soda.
Yeah, Angel spell things the American way.
I mean, it's canonically
Yeah.
freaking
I'm just
security cameras.
Demons, then.
I'm now just fucking thinking of instead of spelling it the American way, spelling it the Canadian way, baking pop.
Ah,
I hate that.
that too.
Baking coke.
Baking fizzy.
Baking pop.
Baking soft drink.
Baking Coke, as they call it in Texas sometimes.
What?
Baking.
Carbonated beverage.
Well, they call like some places in America call like all fizzy Coke, and like that's for Coke. It's like,
Yeah.
what flavor? Fanta.
Yeah,
It's
it
weird.
is really. It's
What?
very strange.
I hate
Americans
that.
dumb.
Or they're just baking Coke and it's Colombian.
Huh.
And people call Coca-Cola Coke, but Coca-Cola did release a drink called Coke, and it was a marketing disaster.
What?
Oh yeah, New Coke was
Oh, that's
Yeah, New Coke.
It was
Look it up.
effectively just Pepsi.
that was where the term Coke actually came from,
I think so.
or was it around before that?
I know that it is true that they used to put trace amounts of cocaine in it, but I don't
that-
necessarily know if that's where it came from. That might have been where Coca-Cola came from, but I don't know.
Coke originally had cocaine in it, and now they still use the coca leaves to flavor the drink. They just extract with it. They actually have a deal with the DEA, so that they can import cocaine leaves.
The more you know.
Hell, you're
Sick.
drinking me cocaine juice.
Way back when Coke was first invented, apparently it was like super viscous and gooey and so
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be like mixed into a drink. It's like
Yeah.
it'd be like the consistency of Marmite, and then you'd mix it in with hot water.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was
a lot
basically
of old
like a
timey
paste.
not medicines.
Just
I-
cordial.
I'd try it.
You'd
Yeah, I
fucking-
probably would, but
Well,
Coke is actually a citrus drink. It's weird. Like, it's not what you think it is at all.
we can
real cola.
discuss this later. What's your favorite Coke? Put it in the comments below. I was
I like the term.
no, I was going to keep going until you guys were outside the hive, but circumstances. So we're gonna say goodbye. Each of you in your beds in the buck and boar.
About
And next time is going to be even more action-packed than Twilight.
It's hard to imagine.
What?
Which Twilight though? Goddamn.
Dude,
All of them collectively, divided
Oh my-
by...
Is that
Four?
even possible? Is that even
Are there
possible?
4 books? I don't know. I don't care either.
I
There
don't
are
fucking
3.
know.
I mean, you must consider that Edward stops a car with his bare hands
That
at
is
one point.
Pretty sick.
Yeah. Also, there is a new Twilight book.
And wait, what?
Oh yes, there is a new Twilight.
Oh
book.
yeah.
It's from the.
I'm
Isn't
sorry,
it like
what?
from Edward's point of view?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It's
pretty
from
sure it's the
Edward's
first
point of view.
Twilight book from Edward's perspective.
What
Which is
the-
just like, wow.
I
This
am a
is-
stalker.
This is
Ooh,
what the
victim.
world needed.
Twilight fans waited so long for what was effectively just a rehash.
Yeah, it's literally the same story. Oh
Yeah,
god.
I've been in
That's
high
what
school for like
they do in
110
Twilight
years.
Dude, this
Well-
end of the game Twilight discussion is brilliant. Let's keep it
It
going.
is. It is brilliant, but I think that we need to say goodbye properly.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me, everyone.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you for having the
Remember, don't do dangerous things.